Listen to me. I carry that kind of love in my heart that you would never find. See, niggas scared of they demons, I make friends with mines. I might have been the truth, but I never lied. I need something to feel alive when I'm dead inside. All my personal issues I'm learning to set aside. Cause I planted the seed and niggas came with pesticides. Give y'all my testimony, but never would testify. We'll buy lunch for the reaper to see who next to Bitch, I've been cold since the snotty nose. Since I was drinking tap water out the water hose. Since I was stealing shit from Trey cause mom ain't buy me clothes. Since I was robbing people's houses and got on a roll. Shit, I was 9 when I made the decision. I'ma go platinum like FUBU. That's when I learned the same ones who love you or try to use you. Everybody trying to win so nobody cry when they lose you. We had nothing in the crib we could eat but some ramen noodles.
What is up, YouTube? It's your boy, Dr. Binary, back at you with another live video. Hey, listen, today is going to be a great show. Today is going to be a great show. I cannot wait to get into it. I got questions, but when Clyde hits the panel, what I would truly like is to ask a few questions, but not interrupt. Like, I want him to tell the stories. You know what I mean? Because the more we get, hold on, here's our dastardly evil plan. The more we get him to talk, the more tea we can sip. That's what kind of interviewer I am. If y'all saw my D. Darrell interview, I barely said a word. D. Darrell did most of the talking, and that is going to be the same with Clyde. But we got some time before he shows up, okay? We got some time to hang out and take care of some family business, okay? So what's up? What's up, RNY? Good to see you. She Love, Diva D, Key, Trash Talker, Faith Driven One. Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. Okay, so today is Friday. How was your week? Yeah. This week, I ain't even gonna hold you. This week for me, it was ugh. I don't know why this week was not very great. And I'm not trying to down anybody that had a fantastic week. I'm not trying to force you to join into my not so great week. Even although, hey, I'm alive, right? I'm alive. That's a blessing. I'm alive. So, that's a good thing. But I don't know, man. There was something about this week. Typically, my weeks go by fast. Now, I know the older you get, you kind of want things to kind of slow down a little bit. You know what I mean? You want things to slow down a little bit. But this week was too damn slow. So what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to have time to get into Codification Squad, I'm not going to have the time to get into too much beef sector stuff, too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say hey to as you start coming in, I'm going to say hey, and then we're going to wait for Sherm. All right, MBK, whenever you're ready, you could come on up here because I want to talk to you about some sector stuff real quick, man, before the interview starts. All right, so She Love is here. Good to see you. Good to see you, RNY, my fave. Diva D, hold on, let me go check my Instagram real quick. Hold on, let me go check my Instagram. Yeah, today's show is a little different. Last night, I was hanging out with Identity Withheld and Stargate. So if you guys missed that on my Thursday show, it was good. It was good. You have to make sure you go to the backup. Now, we had probably a max of like 50 folk up in there, but it was so much fun. So I don't want you really missing out on that. So you got to go to the backup of the backup of the backup in order to catch that. But man, we did hold on. Okay. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Oh wow. Well, damn. Okay, I see. I see what's going on. I see what's going on. Well, this link is only for NBK. This link is only for NBK. Look at that. I already went and I checked the Instagram message before I even seen your message, brother. Please, nobody else hit the link except for NBK. Please, nobody else hit the link except for NBK. You know, there we go. I'm not gonna pin it. I'm not gonna pin it. There you go, brother. There you go. But yeah, yesterday's show with Stargate was fun. We really covered her back and forth with Lemon, right? We really covered her back and forth with Lemon. And come to find out, when you slow it down, because I love to do analysis, I don't really do them over here so much because I read the room, and some people are getting sick of regurgitated. Oh, there's MBK. Let me give him some seconds. Let me give him some seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, he gone. Look at that. That's why you give seconds. That's why you give seconds. Well, some people are sick of like the regurgitated stuff, you know, like analyzing a live after you just watched a live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right.
Hey, what's going on, bro? Good morning.
Good morning. So dang, so the link was kind of tripping, huh? That's crazy, bro.
The link was good. The problem was, I swear, it's been so long since I typed my YouTube password on that crypto account. I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't figure it out, and I didn't want to go through all the password change and like all
Mm-hmm.
that shit.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah,
I feel
man.
like my phone's not on speaker though.
No, but you sound good,
I
bro.
sound okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just can't hear you that good. Okay,
Oh, you
cool.
can't hear? Oh.
It just sound low. Hold on, I think it's because I'm on the phone and not the speaker. I feel like, but I guess not. I don't know.
All right, yeah. So there are a few people in the house, bro. There are a few people here already, and they're making themselves known. And I didn't even do the codification squad thing, man. And they're here making themselves known. So I think they want to hear the interview.
Yeah, yeah.
They
And
want
it's,
it. They want to hear the interview. They want to
they've
hear the interview.
already, people have already waged the war, so let them do what they do.
All right, so let's talk about that because we got time. You said people have already waged the war. What you talking
Well, it's pretty clear what's going on now. Like, and it goes back to the thing I was talking about with Gandhi, right? We're at
about?
the phase now where they fight you, right? So
Yeah.
they're fighting now, right? And the sad thing for them is they have it all wrong, right? They don't understand social media because they're ignoring the very thing that would be the problem if they deem it a problem, which is the content,
Mm-hmm.
right? So going live at the same time doesn't do anything. What it might do is take a few people out the chat, might make a few of their people not type maybe, but
Mm-hmm.
they're going to come back and watch it. And actually, when I look in their chats, I don't see any of the people that are in our chats. Like, so it's just interesting though, the length that Black people go to destroy other Black people. That's really what this is all about, right?
Right.
And these
Right.
are adults that are my age. These are
Yeah.
grown ass old people that you would think would look at you, look at young guys like Shakim and some of the other younger people on YouTube and embrace what's going on. But they're so caught up in this thing called the beef sector that they've totally lost themselves. But they're going to be in for a rude awakening because they're
Yeah.
going to learn today.
I think so. I think so because I mean, like I said, I don't get enamored by the chat numbers. I
Right.
really don't. Even though it's cool, it's nice, it's fun. It makes people that are enamored by chat numbers stop by. But I'm
Right.
telling you, all they got to do, especially if we got Ron P on our side, if you got somebody like a Ron P on your side, you
Right.
know, so once he hits those timestamps and once people get a glimpse of what's really going on over here, it's over with, man. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
They may not be here now because of whatever, but once they come back, because everybody nosy, once they come
Hmm.
back, and then they're gonna see that MBK, this isn't just a one-time thing. What we're about to do,
Right.
you know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Right.
this is, I mean, it's not gonna be an everyday thing. but it's going to be more common than not what we're about to do.
Right.
You know,
Yes,
so yeah.
it is.
All right. All right. Unadulterated truth is in the building. Unadulterated truth is in the building. So give me a rundown. Who's live? Did they already start the
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this morning it's Ronnie Q leading the charge. Yeah, I'm gonna go live at 7. Kwani's up live, they're all up doing it. And I guess Ronnie Q is who want war, but she's talking about the stuff. I think they're talking about the stuff that's going on over there. But
Mhm.
the interesting thing is, and again, I've been around for a little over 3 years. I've never seen the activity I'm seeing right now. I see
Right.
them jumping on panels. I see them, being out in the street, and that's cool, right? That's the way it should be. Do content. Maybe they got lazy. I don't know, but this is their version of we're going to fight back, right? But the
Yeah.
one thing is, you can get on yelling and screaming at 7 in the morning. That's cool, but
Mhm.
that just gives us more stuff to talk about. They don't understand. We need the narratives, right? We want
Yeah.
y'all to do stuff so that we have some commentary.
No, that's facts. That's facts. That's facts. Now, I guess organically we done got some haters, man.
Yes, sir.
Organically we got some haters. I don't want to spend too much time on the haters because we don't have very much time before
Right.
unadulterated truth and Clyde come up here. What about TMO's situation, man? You been following that?
A little bit, a little bit. I've just been super busy over the last couple of days with work and stuff. But yeah, I've been trying to peek in a little. I don't really know all the ins and outs. I think it's wild to see. It looks like TMO is not mad at KRN though.
Right.
Um, Seems like she's mad at a lot of other things kind of surrounding it. I guess how people are reacting and things that are being said. But
Right.
I think he's gonna have his big live today where he I guess addresses the situation.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this is just my take, and you know me.
Mhm.
I'm pretty much always wrong, but my stuff is kind of it's provocative, I guess. Uh, do you think that the beef sector machine, whatever that is, the beef sector machine, do you think that it's trying to create a villain at a TMO?
Um, I don't know if it's trying to necessarily create a villain. Like when you say create a villain, that makes me think like of like an overall thing. I think within this situation, yes. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. Within this situation, yes, definitely. She's one of the people that you either like her or you hate her, right? And a
Right.
lot of people don't like, her energy, when it comes to, how she moves with the colorism and some people feel she complains a lot,
hmm
so it's not easy to target her, right? And it clearly looks like that's what's going on.
Right, right. Okay. I'm just gonna say what's up to some folks in the chat. I don't want to be
Yeah.
rude, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we got Key. Key is here, Diva D is here, She Love is here, RNY my favorites here, Trash Talker is here, Faith Driven One. All right, Stiggs is here. Man, so how is it having your Instagram, brother? Have you been on
Yeah.
Instagram since now that you got it?
Well, I've always had it, but this isn't like my normal Instagram. My normal Instagram, I had thousands of followers and like all
Damn.
kind of content on there. No content about myself though. That's what would have been weird if you would have saw my Instagram. It was all Black history and like historical type content, photos
hmm
and shit. But it really, if you looked at my Instagram now, you would think it was a hack account. It has no pictures, no links, no nothing. I follow one person, you.
Yeah, and I follow 0 people.
There you go. Yeah, I
so,
saw that.
so that's how we do it. And that's only for now because I'm stuck in the DMs really, and I don't know if people even want me to follow them back. You know what I mean? I have no idea if they want me to follow them back because can't people see who you follow on Instagram? What's up, Cruiser?
Yes.
What's up, sexy toy lady? Good to
Yeah.
see you guys. Yeah, see, and they can see, and I don't know if they want to be like, oh damn, now they see that I'm one of 5 that he's following that so he's closely associated with. So it could be that. Precious Pisces is here. Have you ever worked on like an assembly line?
No. Nope.
Never. You've never done anything on it. Damn.
No, not on assembly line. I mean, when I started, after I left the street, right?
hmm
I kind of left the street and went to I went to college kind of while I was outside getting it that way. But when I left the street, I went straight. What I did is I got my computer certifications 20 something years ago. I got my MCSC and my CCNA. So I was doing the computer thing. So I never really like had one of them kind of jobs. Like I've always, I kind of went from computers to where I'm at and just, no, I've never been in a warehouse like this, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, because I swear, man, I don't know why, but I swear Precious Pisces be working on the assembly line. What's up, Mrs. Murr? Black Pearl, TSW. We do got people that's in here showing some love, though. What's up, Black Poly Queen? See, that's cool. That's what I love. And now that they're waging war against us, right? Those certain groups of folk, and we're really seeing who's truly rocking with us. You know what I mean?
Did you see my last message?
In here or where?
No, on IG about what I was witnessing last night.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me address this. No, I don't think you really work at a factory. Sometimes my trolling just sounds way too believable and real.
Right.
Yeah, I did see
Oh, that kind of messed with me a little bit, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you want to get into that or not. Maybe you want to save it, or I don't know. But that more than any other thing that's happened so far bothered me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm seeing what you're saying. I don't know if I want to throw that in the atmosphere.
Yeah, nah,
because what might happen is we may become the I'm not trying to become the story. I'm just trying to report the news.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm pretty sure if we spend too much time on that, we're gonna become the story.
Yeah, and it doesn't affect anything. I just think, it's just very disheartening, and just when you're listening to people just go behind your back and lie, like literally just making up lies on you with like they're not high, they're not drunk, they're just literally lying on you, and the people are eating it up. Know.
Well, lies are way better than the truth, except for today. The truth today is gonna be crazy, bro.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be insane. What we're about to hear. Now, have you heard like any of the stories between Jamie Foxx and LL Cool J when they got into their little tussle or whatever?
Well, I heard there was a tussle, but it's crazy that you're having this interview because I didn't know how real it was. I kind of thought it was maybe just some Hollywood talk type shit.
Right.
But I guess we get to find out today.
Yeah, we finna find out, bro. We finna find out. And you got some things kind of lined up. I don't know if you want to talk about it, but bro, I was like, what you got, man?
Yeah, we're gonna turn it up a little bit. We're gonna turn it up. We're gonna my man, I'm having a big fight party tomorrow night, so everybody's gonna be at the crib, all of the guys and all of the people, and my man Vin from Naughty by Nature. Well, they'll all be here, but Vin is going to come on and do a show with us. My man Hakeem Green, who's the industry voice these days. He's going to come on, do a little something with us. I'm gonna get Queen Latifah's bodyguard, probably my man Keith, been our bodyguard for the last 25 years. I'm gonna get him to come on. But people, Queen Latifah is like my sister. Like we're very we all grew up together. Like so. And when I spent my time out on tour with Naughty and them, we were all like, because they were on the Flavor Unit, we all traveled together, her tour bus, our tour bus. So, we all come from like little kids, we all grew up together in the hood. But yeah, we got some stuff. We got some stuff. We got some stuff lined up.
Yeah, man. I just I can't believe that, Code Fam and ourselves, we're the lucky ones in this situation right now. Now, I hope, you know what I mean, as these celebrities and assistants and people come through, if they're trying to really start their own thing, I hope that we will support them as well. You know what I mean? Like anybody that hears this, anybody on Replay Gang, when you hear this, if you figure out, oh damn, this is how we can support these people, these people right here, I hope that we do that, whether that's subscribing to a new YouTube channel, whether that's subscribing to a podcast, However that may be, you know what I mean?
Right.
I think that would be dope. I think that would be
Sure.
dope.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I wonder how they're going to react when Vin comes up and they find out that I used to be responsible for holding Tupac down when he was on the East Coast with Tretch. I wonder how they're going to feel when they start to hear some of these things. But yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
good stuff. We
Yeah,
got some good stuff.
that's crazy, bro. And I mean, shoot, let's not act like you're not on this panel. We're gonna spend some time interviewing you one day.
Maybe, man. I'm so scared of
Maybe
these
on a
people,
I know,
man.
maybe on a
I
members
love being
only.
incognito. I don't
Maybe on
talk
a
about
members
none.
only. On a
You
members
people
only.
have no idea. Like, if they knew how I was, they'd probably be reaching out to all kind of people trying to sabotage and trying. I
Oh
mean, you
my
couldn't do
God.
that because I know these people 20 years and like, these people are part of my life. But it would be
Right.
funny, right? I almost wish you was going live tomorrow night so I could go live and cam up and just show them the who's who. In this motherfucker. But I ain't gonna do that yet. We're not gonna do that kind of stuff yet. We're not gonna do it.
Shoot, I wish I could go live and I wish I could go live for the members, man. But damn, YouTube hating on me.
That
So
would have been dope, yo. That would have been dope. I would have cammed up, yo, and showed all of the crazy shit going on, all of the athletes and producers and everybody that be over here. Yeah, it's gonna be turned up tomorrow night. It's gonna be
all right,
turned up.
Jessica wants to know what's going on. So this is the perfect time for us to talk because there are people in BK that don't know what's going on. She's probably like, "Damn, like where's everybody? Like what's happening here?" So we
You see
weren't kidding.
unadulterated? Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
I
go.
see
I'm
it.
sorry.
Yeah,
Go.
we weren't kidding. Yesterday when we were talking about they set up something to try their hardest to run our numbers low and to get all the traction back to them. And I don't think it's working. I don't think it's working because I even said last night, right? I even said, oh no, yesterday morning. Damn, my days are just clashing into each other. I even said yesterday morning, as long as we have 50, 60, 70, 80 folks up in here, I know we're doing good. You know what I mean? I know, because that means we have a real support system. Now, if we would have had like maybe 5 folks up in here, it'd be like, oh shit, they just in here. Everybody in here hate watching. Damn. But I know we have a support system. You know what? I'm gonna bring unadulterated up just in case something's going on. I'm gonna make sure that he's good. I'm gonna make sure everybody's good. So I just gonna talk to him real quick. So I'm gonna bring him up.
Yeah.
Yo,
What's up, bro?
What's going on, bro? How you feel?
Feeling good, man.
What's
Been a
good, bro?
long
Good
time
morning.
since the morning coffee days, bro. It's been
I
ages
know.
since I've been up
I
here with you.
know. I
What's
know,
up?
man.
What's up, MVK? Good to meet
Coolin',
you, bro.
What's good with you, bro?
Oh man, I can't call it. Everything is good, man.
That's
I
what's
see
up.
you said you was out in LA with Trutch. So we
Well,
might know.
these my homies, right? So
Okay.
the first 3 years when OPP dropped and we left the block, like all the Goonies, we was all on tour, running around the country, PE tour, all the different tours. But that's during the time when Tretch and Tupac was cool, and I was
Exactly.
security. So
Okay, that's what's up.
when Pac come out here, he's my responsibility. You know what I'm saying?
All
So, but yeah, I've been in LA. We moving all over, but I'm Queen Street,
Well,
so I'm in Inglewood.
no, so listen.
Uh-huh.
I got people from QSB.
You know Donut?
I know
Hollywood
Donut.
Donut?
I know Rat. I know Beapone. Oh, that's my people.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot of the homies there, but there's certain homies that I know that spend time here on the East Coast.
I know.
Yeah.
Man. I don't know if you know Diablo.
Mm-hmm.
Diablo's QIP, but yep.
Donut is the big bro. Hollywood Donut is the big bro.
Okay,
That's our family.
My best friend is Donut's big homie.
Okay, there
Rat.
you go. So
Yeah.
Rat,
matter of fact, Rat and his wife was here visiting me and my wife over the holidays.
Okay, cool. So it's a small ass world,
man.
bro. It's a small ass world.
Definitely is. That's what's up. Yeah. But so binary code, yeah, man. Everything is good. I'm just trying to make sure Sherm get himself situated. I just told he's getting his picture, everything situated.
Okay, I got everything that you guys sent over to me. I have loaded, so I have every single picture that you sent, except for what's crazy. Oh wait, no, I don't. It's saying I have too many files.
Okay.
Y'all done sent me like 8 billion pictures, man. But I can individually load just in case if he wants to be like, yo, where's that one picture? Whoopty whoopty whoop. I could do that.
Yeah, I would
You know
I
what I
would
mean?
say primarily, you know what I mean, the ones from, since he's at least initially going to be talking about pardon me, talking about Any Given Sunday, the pictures
Mhm.
with LL, Al
Mm,
Pacino,
damn.
T.O., pictures
Yeah.
from the set.
I
So
got a
that's
question
cool.
for you before he comes up because he'll be here in about what 20 minutes or maybe
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
sooner.
yeah,
Okay. Let's look at this one real quick.
uh-huh,
So he has this one. That's a
yeah,
young LeBron, right?
That's the young
exactly, yeah,
LeBron with the
That's a
big
yep,
young,
jacket on.
yeah, super young LeBron. Now these are my questions. I'm gonna show two more.
okay,
He got this one.
all right,
That's a
Kobe.
young ass Kobe.
Yep.
yeah. Now,
And then
now
he
we
got
know Kobe from, well, I know, well, see, I believe Sherm was probably away at that point, but see, I was still in Philly, and so we know Kobe. We grew up in the same
mm-hmm.
neighborhood pretty much. When Kobe came back from Italy,
Mm-hmm.
like the area that we grew up in is the Winfield section of West Philly. So Kobe's dad used to bring him to play pickup ball at St. Joe's University
Uh-huh.
on, like,
Damn.
all
Jelly
in the
bean.
summertime. Yeah, exactly. You know what's up. And
Yep.
so I remember playing ball with Kobe when he was like 14 at
That's
St.
crazy.
Joe's. Yeah.
How good was he at 14?
Yo, the thing about it was, it was a lot of guys that was, because see, the Sixers used to practice at St. Joe's. So we
Mm-hmm.
grew up, they was
Damn.
literally on the other side of the fence from our elementary school. So, even though the field house was on the other side of the St. Joe's campus,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we would see them. So it was nothing really for us.
Oh shit. Hold on real
You
quick,
must have some game
unadulterated.
then
Hold on.
unadulterated. Can you
Oh
still
Yeah,
man,
he
ball?
yo,
does.
man,
Oh.
that was my thing back then, bro. That
You
was
don't have
my
no
thing.
game no more?
Ah, man, listen, my
We
knees,
all old, brother.
I'm
my
Hey,
old. I'm
knees
older
is.
than him. I still ball.
oh my god. Well,
I still up until 3 years ago. I was still
I
playing in
need
the
to get
men's
back in.
league.
I need to get back in
Okay,
shape.
that's what's up.
All right,
Yeah.
RNY, what's up? What's up, homegirl?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Doing
Hey,
good.
good morning, sis.
Good morning, bro. Hug sis for me.
Hey, good morning,
Uh,
RY.
for
Hey,
sure, for sure.
MBK.
Hey.
What was I about to say? I forgot.
No, you didn't.
I really did.
Fridays will do that to you.
Was it about the war they're
I
waging
woke
on
up and
us right
thought today
now?
was Monday. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, what is this war thing? Is it about people going live early in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
trying to stop the traffic over here. But
Okay.
like
So let me
I
give
said, it's
you.
just not working. Go ahead, RNY.
No, you're fine. So let me give you a little beef sector history. Okay. So beef sector used to go early, like they used to go live early in the morning. It was a toss-up between Bless Watkins, Phi Babe Wiley, and Lady Nika. Phi Babe will come live sitting on that patio with a cup of coffee, like 5-6 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Then it would be Bless Watkins. Then it would be Lady Nika, or it would be Phi Babe, Lady Nika, Bless Watkins, and then Wiley. So we always had a core group of people going early in the morning. So this isn't new.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
Now they weren't doing it, and then they did air out all their business of how they need to do it again.
Right.
I think they do.
Yeah, and
So,
drive traffic away from us, but
So do you want people to sound like a time slot thing? Because that's what it sounds like to me.
I don't think it drives people away from us though. I think people are still missing what's going on. It's the content. If we were doing the same thing as them, perhaps, but we're
Right.
not. So there are going to be people who enjoy this format better than that format. That's something they're going to have to deal with. Now, there'll be people who may come that go to their camps, clearly. We saw that yesterday, but that's fine because then they all came right back and watched the video and they were watching already. They're going to come watch the video, right? And that's what it's about. And I don't think they understand that.
That's exactly what it's about. So,
okay.
Yeah, but thank you for the B sector history. I mean, I think it was it Grish that was like, we need to reclaim that. You know what I mean? We need to reclaim that. So I see what you're saying, RNY. Y'all been doing it, but you kind of just got away from it a little bit, and now they're reclaiming it. So I guess we lit like a candle under their asses. I guess.
Well, right.
I mean,
Yes.
I guess you can look at it that way too.
Yeah. So, But yeah, I mean, this is cool. So we do have the man, the myth, the legend backstage. Clyde
nice.
Sherman is here. All right, so
Go
we
ahead
can
and drop
get.
down. Y'all have a good one.
All right, RNY.
Now, hey, as soon as I said that, he disappeared.
Oh,
He's like
geez.
me, right? Us
All
old
right, I'm
guys, we
going back to
can't
the
get it
chat,
together.
y'all.
All right, RNY, appreciate
All
you.
right, RNY.
Mhm.
Yeah. As soon as I said that. All right. So what about? Okay, so we had young LeBron, we had Kobe,
Yeah.
and Shaq, and this looks like a young Shaq. What is
Of
going
Yeah,
on with
Shaq is his frat brother. That's his boy.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
I saw he was a Q. I'm a
Yeah.
Kappa. I'm a Kappa,
Okay.
so I'll be able.
All
I got
right.
some questions.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Shaq, Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey's a Q as well.
Oh, okay. Okay. See, that's cool. That's real cool. All right, let me see here. Let's see. I'm just gotta open this up. I don't believe it or not. In this computer, for whatever reason, I don't have the LL Cool J picture. Isn't that crazy?
I'll send it to you.
All right, that's insane. I don't know why I don't have it. That's crazy. Oh man, but I can't wait for him to get back up here because man, his story is insane. And not only is his story insane, like he has tons of stories that are all insane. You know what I mean? So I can't wait to be able to spend some days and weeks and stuff with him. All right,
What do you?
here he is. Go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right. Here's Clyde Sherman. He is. You introduce him unadulterated. You know more about him than me.
All right, so yeah, me and Sherm, we grew up. Like I've known Sherm since we was about 6 years old. Real good guy. He moved to L.A. in the late '90s. His wife was a executive producer. Well, she was a producer on BET. Then his cousin was the executive producer of the Jamie Foxx show. Another close friend was the executive producer of Martin Lawrence. So once him and Jamie became friends, he's a real personable guy. I guess that you see how he jumped in the chat last night and just started. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
That's his thing. So I'm here to reel him back if I need to.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and when we were talking, you needed to do that a few times, right?
Listen, that's just who he is. So he was on a couple of minutes ago. He wanted to talk about what was going on last night. I'm like, we need to focus on today. We can talk about that shit some other time, bro. He wants stars whole backstory and all that shit. I was like, that ain't what we here for today. You know what I mean? But yeah, real good guy. So bring him up and we can.
All right, here he is, Clyde Sherman. What up, big dog?
Shermanator
Good
X.
morning.
What's up, bro?
Yo, what's up, world? Shout out to the brothers of the Mega Sci-Fi. Shout out to Phillies in the building. Yo,
Yes, sir.
what's going on?
You got the right color hat on, but the wrong frat.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
to the front. This is going, but it's crazy right now. I'm excited. Thanks for letting me be on your show. I
Yeah, no
appreciate
doubt.
you. Unadulterated truth or Chucky. So
Yeah,
I'm
I told
ready,
you he was
guys.
gonna call.
Yeah, well, man, I'm super excited to have you up here, bro. Spending a couple of hours on the phone with you, man. It was an honor. It was a pleasure, bro. You're very, very, very funny, man. Oh my God, you're funny. So, man, I can't wait to really, really jump into this. But before we jump into this, there was a picture. I don't think I have that picture either. What is going on with me and not having the right pictures, man? There was a picture before we get into the Any Given Sunday with you and Donald Trump, brother. A picture with you and Donald Trump. And we know like the election and all kinds of shit's going on right now. What are you doing side by side with not an old orange Donald Trump, but you was with like a younger Donald Trump. So what's going on with that?
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up because I got a lot of heat. I'm a double Bunsen burner blue Democrat, and I'm down with Obama. I got a picture with Obama. I am not a Republican, even though I used to make over six figures. They say when you get paid, you got to become a Republican, but that's not true. I am a Democrat. That picture is from 2006.
Okay.
And that picture happened by accident, like most of my situations in LA. It was I call it a humbug. Jamie Foxx asked me to make it hot. And at that time, the Paris Hilton little thing, hot is hot, that little thing. So,
Jamie Foxx asked you to make it hot. So when he tells you to make it hot, like what does that really mean?
That encompasses this coming over and taking over an environment. So we were at the Beverly Hills Hilton. It was either BET week or Grammy week, and Puffy was in the hotel. Jamie's like, yo, man, let's do this, man. Call some of the chumpies. Chumpies are Orange County specials, all right? Young ladies that are beautiful out of candy for an environment. So I called my boy Norm Lewis Limousine, shout out. He's got the biggest minority-owned limousine company in LA, or Jackson. So I like to use my people when I was in position to spend the money. I would spend it with our people. So I called Norm, said, Norm, I need you to go get some of my Orange County special, which is certain girls that I would invite to certain events. Beautiful in the bikini. And we were taking over the pool at the Beverly Hills Hilton. That was the assignment. I had access to Jamie Foxx's black titanium car. We got to spend at least $30,000 a month. So I had all access. So once I gathered all the people at the hotel, I said, listen, we're getting ready to do this. I want these hors d'oeuvres, the drink of choice that everybody's going to get, especially the females. Not that many dudes. Jamie was always anti-hooking up dudes. It was always to the females, you know. But once you got the free stuff, the free finger food, and, you know, and I need, you know, when you're taking over things, it's service. When you're getting in the event, people are picking up the napkins. And
right, hold on. You said when you're taking over his service. Now, I've been watching a lot of Jamie Foxx's like interviews and stuff, and he does talk about always throwing the best parties.
Yeah,
it was me. It was me. It was me.
That's good. I have some questions about that. That's good.
It's always the assistants, the people behind the scenes doing work. All he would do is just show up and be himself and pay for everything. But it was me who's throwing the parties, and he always gave me a limited budget. But at this event, the drink of choice was sour apple martini. So we used to have like, this was the drink Jamie liked, and everybody's going to drink it because he used to like a Dirty Diana, a vodka with 3 olives, the olive juice inside the container. You pour that in there, which everybody done breathed over. But he used to like really dirty martini. Or today it was going to be sour apple martini. So I told the bartenders to make big pictures of sour apple martini and just keep the glasses going. And all the girls should have a sour apple martini with a little cherry in it. It makes it a pretty environment. And then you had the people coming out with the finger food. So all of a sudden, all these things started happening, and these girls started showing up, getting in the pool, and all their job was just to be eye candy in the pool. And then the people started texting, because in 2007, it wasn't like it is now. People started showing up to a place where it was hardly nobody at the pool. Then in about 45 minutes, we had, I won't say nigganized it, but we had taken it over. And then all of a sudden, the hotel guests started popping in and out. And here comes this dude who I knew. I'm from the East Coast. I'm from Philly. And I don't know who took the picture, because Jamie Foxx is on the other side of that picture. It's me, Trump, and Jamie Foxx.
Right.
So
Jamie Foxx was at the hotel that you made it hot at. I mean, not Jamie Foxx. Donald Trump was at the hotel that you made it hot at. And you just so happened
come out. You seen all the gathering because we had taken it over. It was the music. We had a DJ there. People was popping. Puffy was there with his entourage. I mean, Puffy's suite, he might have had 3 suites. One of his suites was just for clothes and watches. And oh man, when he travels like a wave. It's like a ocean. And Farnsworth Bentley, Puffy's assistant, was trying to school me on how to be a better assistant, how to get paid, because I never learned that. I was the broke assistant out there because I had a salary.
That's
everybody.
bad.
You got to put a big head Franklin in everybody's hand, and nobody talks to Jamie not unless they pay you first. And I was like, man, if I do that, Jamie will fire me more than he didn't fire me 3 times anyway. He would always fire me. You know, that's part of being an assistant. You can't have any self-esteem. You got to always know it's about who you work for. So it was a learning curve. But at that event, Trump just happened to be in the hotel. And it's funny because he had the orange hat, a brown little hat on. Now, when I post that picture, since he's in every little news feed, he wasn't president. He was just the Donald. I always call him the Donald.
The Donald, that's right.
He's amazing with however he's been able to captivate the world. I mean, that guy's got a grip. He's a powerful little frequency, and it's coming to an end. All good things must come to an end. But
That's for sure.
But yeah, that picture, since you brought it up, that it wasn't like it looks. It was just a party. Puffy was there. There was a lot of other celebrities. It was Grammy week or BET week. And Jamie said, let's make it hot. And we did. And it was a lot of fun. Yeah, fun was had by all. That was right around that whole thing, how Trump was acting was like the ESPN thing, or that bust, that scandal that came out, how he was saying different things to women.
Yeah.
It was that kind of pool party. So it was definitely a situation that the pool party was just a little advertising for any little thing that would jump off.
You know what's crazy is let me just say the statement, then ask the question, MVK. Remember when Donald Trump was like, grab him by the puss? He probably got this shit from him. Go ahead, MVK. Sherm is responsible.
There you go. Those things in LA, what happens in LA stays in LA. No.
Well, I want to ask a quick question since we're on the party thing with Puffy.
Say it again.
When Puffy, when they always talk, Jamie always tells the story about how Puff gave the $1 million party. He went to the party and he said, "Wait, Puff, I could do a better party than this." And I think he said 50,000. Didn't he say I could do it with $50,000?
Yep.
No, he was talking about 400. 400. He said something stupid like $423. And that's
he was trying to flex. Yeah.
Okay. Were you responsible for that?
The thing is, Jamie would have impromptu parties. Jamie's party was never playing. Like Puffy's parties are playing, invitations, red carpet. Our parties would be like, Sharon, let's do it. And I'm like, dude, you don't have enough liquor here. Like, I would have to go shopping like every 3 days to buy gallons of Patron, gallons of all the vodka and all the drinks that everybody drinks, and have that stashed in his house. Because these parties just happened, and we already had a DJ on speed dial. And then the pool, the jacuzzi, the basketball stuff that we would do, all that was always in place, but it was always objective. It usually was some chumpies that Jamie had targeted that he wanted to bring them to the environment. So you always bring them in a group setting. Then once you make your selections, it was my job to ask people, I got a town car outside, because we would go to a club. Jamie doesn't travel in limos under 9 passengers. So if some people used to send Jamie a 4-car, like little car, town car, he'd be like, man, get that. I would have to call Norm Lewis or Jackson Limousine to get the stretch Hummer or the Navigator, 20 passengers. So when we would go to a club, all the chumpies that he wanted to come back to the house for the after party would jump in a limo, right? But their cars were at the club. So I would have to, at the end of the night, call Norm to say, send me 4 town cars to take these girls back to their cars. So only girls could get in the limo to go back. And then once we got to the house, people were there. There were people shooting basketball, people swimming in the Olympic-sized pool. But the main thing was the jacuzzi. And I would have the Terry Croft robes and the towels all around for the young ladies that wanted to go to the jacuzzi.
Lord.
And for the sisters with the weaves, they not messing up their hair in the jacuzzi.
So they said, forget the jacuzzis. They ain't going in the jacuzzi.
They made that selection themselves. And if somebody wanted a t-shirt to wear, I had the t-shirt. So all that, but the food and the party part, when he's like, Sharon, I'm like, we don't have nothing. So I would have to call Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box, the house when I worked for Jamie, he lived in Tarzana. So there was a Jack in the Box, 24-hour Jack in the Box. So I had to call the manager and tell her I need like 55 French fries, 13, 25 wings. I need cheeseburgers, I need chicken fingers, and then I had romaine lettuce all the time. And then I would take a big platter and I would lay out the romaine lettuce, and then I would almost act like a catered Jack in the Box food.
That's crazy.
And I always had exotic cheeses, so I would hook it all this up. Jamie would never let me hire like a caterer. It wasn't like that. It was like I hooked all these things up, toothpick, cheeses, and then I knew the people who was like, yo, I need you to take these trades.
You guys would have these A-list celebrities, these NBA players, all these people coming through, and y'all eating Jack in the Box?
It was the only thing open at 2 a.m. at 1 o'clock in the valley. It's the only thing. Oh, sometimes Pizza Kitchen was there if I could make Pizza Kitchen, or I would have a bunch of pizzas already there. But sometimes,
the house off of Tampa, Sherm.
Yeah, the house out of Tampa, not like the mansion he's got now. Across from Ellen DeGeneres. She owns one side of the street, and he owns the other where he lives now. 100 acre estate.
So,
but go ahead.
before we get into the meat and potatoes, because that's going to take up some time, can you explain to me and to the audience just who B.Medina is, and then like your warning shot that had happened?
Boy, that conversation was just to let you know how crazy the environment. It wasn't a warning shot. It was just my first introduction to him, because I did get to meet him later on working for another very talented artist named Norwood Young, who's a very gifted R&B singer who's just shout out. He's doing his thing over in China and Asia right now. What's up, Norwood? But B.Medina. B.Medina was, well, I would say, or maybe still is, he was one of the most powerful managers in Hollywood at that time. He was the manager of J-Lo, Puffy, and Will, all at the same damn time. So when I met him, at the time, my wife had just moved out to LA. I was still trying to sell a house in Winfield. So we were bi-coastal. I was in Philly and she was in Burbank. And her cousin, Benny Richburg, and Will Smith went to university together, Tuskegee, and they dropped out and they all moved to Burbank. And that's when Will blew up with the Fresh Prince. It was James Lassiter, who's Will's manager, Benny. It was Evan Smith. It was Vidal. And it was, I think,
Omar there then?
Omar was there. That was the crew. But Benny Richburg was my wife's cousin. And he started out with Will as a production assistant, but now he's like the showrunner dude in LA. If you look up Benny Richburg Jr., he is the man. He's not a Jewish guy. It's a black dude named Benny Richburg. But yeah, Richburg, he's very powerful. And he was executive producer of the Jamie Foxx show. So when I came out and got my first speaking part, and my wife got the spec script, that's how I got my first lines on TV. I got tapped hardly to get in the union because of the hookup. Everything about my career, my 15 years in LA was hookup. I got hooked. Yeah, it wasn't like I studied. I'm not a serious dude acting. I didn't have agents per se. I just got to know people. People liked me, which was a curse, too much, because they always wouldn't do anything I wanted. So I was kind of spoiled with that. I was used to getting anything. So, but back to Benny Richburg and Will, and then they blew up. So, that whole hookup was there. But B.Medina opportunity came when Will was doing Men in Black 1. And he was staying at the St. Regis Hotel, which is an unbelievable hotel in New York. Shout out to the St. Regis. And Benny Richburg was there, and my wife was there. They were working on the script, Uptown Saturday Night, which was a remake. It was going to be Whitney Houston and Will doing Uptown Saturday Night. And Benny Richburg and my wife were writing it. And I was going to see a chance to see my wife because she was in LA, and she said, come to the reading. She's in the East Coast. So I came up from the train, took a train from Philly, and I was staying, me and my wife was sleeping on the sofa bed in the suite. Will was in a big master suite way over there, but he had this like boardroom in between us. And then Benny Richburg was on a connector. And Will said, and when we all woke up, like when B.Medina get here, he gonna be all over you. I was like, what are you talking about? Man,
what? Hold on, you gotta slow that down. You said like, Will said when you woke up when B.Medina gets
they were like me and my wife slept on the sofa bed inside that master suite. So we didn't have a room. We were like in the common area. But Will had come over. I think Jada was there. That's when Will was just starting to date Jada, because Jada and my wife, Jada took me and my wife out for our anniversary that time. I was married for 12 years. But people don't realize that it was really nice. That environment. Benny Richburg was there. And usually, from what Will said, B.Medina, his manager, stays in that suite that Benny Richburg was in. So this Will said he got Benny on his own floor, so B.Medina wasn't really close to the suite, but he had his own master suite somewhere in the hotel. But that was like, I don't know if that was the first time. I don't know. This is my first experience. So when it was teasing me, and it's like, man, he gonna ask you to go to the gym. He asked you to go to the gym. I said, what are you talking about? Man, I can go to the gym. So then all of a sudden, here comes somebody comes in, this whirlwind personality, millionaire. So everybody's paid but me. So,
you only broke
everybody coming, Betty. So Benny gives Will a shot. Yeah, Ben. Yeah, well, yeah. Me and my wife. Yeah, because everybody's paid, and it's like that. So you got to understand how to be comfortable with a bunch of rich people. Because I'm gonna go to there for a minute. People say, "You cool?" It took all the time. I was like, "I'm high. Yeah, I'm straight. I'm cool." No, nigga, I was broke. I couldn't open my mouth to a millionaire ask you if you cool. Say no, you're not cool. I need help. I got bills. See, it took me like 2 years to say that because of the ego and stupid self-esteem. No, when you around rich people and they asked you, "Are you okay?" Say no, I'm not. Just don't hang on to whatever. But moving forward, yeah, he like, he came in, he was just like, "Why is my room up on this floor and you here? And who are these people?" Right. So he did that. He came in like the manager who he is, and Will was playing it off, laughing, joking. "Oh man, that's my boy Benny, and that's Sherman, that's lying. You're lying, lying." Because my wife had been out there doing a lot of punch-ups, script writing, and that's why she's a phenomenal writer now. Because she came under the camp of Benny Richburg, showing you how to write a script, and she helped me write my first script. I got a movie called The Pledge Club, but plug, but so we were there, and then he was like, "Well, who are these people?" And then I'm looking at them, and they already started snickering and laughing, and I'm like, so I say, I'm Clyde Sherman. How are you? And this is my wife Yolanda. And he go, "Okay." So that's when I would just leave it at that. I didn't go to the gym, no, but that was just a play on. They were just teasing me, It was no shot over the bow like that. It was just, but that was the first time I met him. But later on, when I worked with Norwood Young as his assistant, and everybody, if you Google Norwood Young, 3rd Muirfield, that house was legendary in the old Beverly Hills Hancock Park, 3rd Muirfield, with all the white statues, 16 statues of David, 20 feet high in a half circle. That's a whole nother thing. But inside of that house, there was a club named after Benny Medina. Benny Medina and Norwood were very, very good friends. And at the time, again, Benny was the most powerful manager in LA.
Yes,
for J-Lo, Puffy, and Will at the same time. And,
now, what was the close call? Because had you had went, I don't know if you want to talk about. I don't know if you want to talk about. But had you have went to the gym, what would have happened, brother?
Nothing, man. People go to the gym all the time. Now you go to the gym. And
you don't want to speak on it.
There's a theme room in the gym. And I never been to the gym with no celebrity. Let me just put that out there. There was a reference. There was like, "Hey, man, he gonna work out with you," and I don't know what that means. Remember, this is my first visit in New York. I hadn't seen my wife in a while. I already had busted, so I had no more sperm anyway. But it's all good. But I'm just saying that environment. It was nice. The St. Regis Hotel is immaculate. It was a big ass. And the food, I eat. I like shrimp, lobster, so I'm like, And at that time, I was having yak attacks, cognac all the time. I was the one. But Jada was nice too. I think she was doing a movie, Brown Sugar, and they were all prepping me to move from Philly to come out to LA. And I was talking to Tron, trying to become Tron's assistant because Tron was Will's assistant. And I had saw my way coming from Philly, leaving GE Aerospace, being a nerd patch dude with defense contractor, building fuses for the government, to being this actor dude with a bachelor's of arts in communication. Said I could do this because Benny was making all this money without a college degree. And I was like, "How much money you make for doing a script?" "Oh man, every time that script plays out on TV, he gets the whole 30,000 every time." Damn. You making that kind of money, and you did 15 scripts, 15 times 30,000. Damn, and you only got 2 years of college. I can write a script. How long is a script? 45 pages, double space. I can do that, sweetheart. We need to be doing this.
Yeah, and that's how you jump. And that's how you jumped into it. You know what's crazy is there was a question about naked basketball because that's the story that's out there. I guess there was a radio host lady whose daughter is trying to out Jamie Foxx and talk about the thing.
That was all a lie. So
okay.
It was never like that. People
So there was
No,
naked basketball, but it wasn't a bunch of dudes running around naked, right?
no, it never was like that. It was always very athletic young ladies that play basketball, and they were very competitive.
Mm-hmm.
The type of people that were being invited to the house were very athletic young ladies, um, Orange County specials that play basketball. So playing horse, we played horse. But when the dudes would come over, basketball players for the Lakers or Gary Payton, who was he played for the Lakers that one year, but there's other teams. Like when teams would come play the Lakers, some of the basketball players that Jamie knew would come to the house. And Jamie had a legendary basketball court, and Jamie can make 3-pointers consecutively. So whoever made like 3 out of 5 would pick up the $10,000 that's on the floor. So it's just like in my neighborhood, people would shoot crap or play tunk or poker. But in that neighborhood, people would gamble. And how do they gamble? It's in basketball, making 3-point shots. And sometimes when the girls were playing, since it wasn't about money, you got to take something off.
That's crazy.
Maybe
That's crazy.
Hell of a game.
Or on the theme of getting in a jacuzzi. Because some people were hesitant about wearing a T-shirt. But if everybody's sitting there in their underwear playing basketball, and it's all funny, and the guys is in their underwear, and the girls are in underwear, it's all cool. You can't have just the girls taking the clothes off and the dudes not. So it was all like all fun.
So at the end of the day, they're all naked, but it wasn't just a bunch of dudes. Pretty much. Oh, you went on mute, brother. You went on mute.
They made it sound like it was a dude thing.
They did, didn't they? Yeah, they did. Hey, if you're never mind. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, let me do this.
Those things didn't happen. It was just people taking it and trying to play in it. I'm sure they're trying to get viewers and listeners, but no, it was that. And then people would come, lose their money. Sometimes Jamie would lose and tell me, Sherm, go to the ATM, Wells Fargo. I could go get him some more money because he was losing. So, but usually the environment in basketball was always 3 points and who can make the most or do the horse. It's either make the most 3-pointers consecutive or horse, do this shot. And some of the girls would always want to participate because at night in the valley it's kind of cold. And the jacuzzi was heated and the pool was heated. You can see the steam coming out. So the girls said there's always some girls swimming that like to swim at 2:30 in the morning, and then you had people in the house. So I was always monitoring the house. And nobody's trying to steal everything, and there was always people trying to get a quickie in the bathroom. Like, one dude broke the sink. I won't even tell you the celebrity that was getting pounded in the sink. She was
Lord Jesus!
They might even have took it, but I'm not even going to go there because I can hear the lawsuits. Sure, you said that. Oh,
right, yeah. But you don't want to get no law. You don't want to get no lawsuits, brother. But damn,
there's always things happening that I had to monitor because the parties that I didn't have a chance to order security, it was on me, and then I had to empower Jamie's friends that were always around. Come on, you got to watch it. Make sure nobody goes in Jamie's suite. The room where all his stuff is, but he liked to entertain in this room. So it's always the chumpies is always around. And by this time, he's making his decision. Then that conversation on, you got to give it a go, it's always awkward.
So for the celebrity that was over the sink getting pounded, which you so eloquently.
She said somebody came in.
Can you give initials?
No, man, because it was horrible. Like it's not. I ain't going to tell you.
Was it a P and a D?
No, RAP, and I'm not going to tell you the last part of that word. It was consensual sex. It wasn't nice. It was like, it was like somebody tried to bum rush.
Dang, I get what you're
vulnerable, but you don't be playing. Like when the woman went over Tyson's room at night, and then that act like, what was Tyson going to do at 3 a.m. in Vegas? He come into my room.
Right, yeah. So a lot of foul shit going on.
Oh man, all the time. And PD was coming out. Shut it down.
There could be some lawsuits. Do you think lawsuits could be happening? Like if people want to.
It could have all the time. There was always that TV show that what was it? The Taylor Polk. The lawyer, but she was always pissing on fire.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It was that constantly. Every week there was always a situation. but you had to know how to handle it. And a lot of times when I see celebrities getting through things, the assistant, whoever was there, wasn't on their job, because some things could have been put down way before it gets to that point. Where
did your conscience ever get to you though? Like you have to be on your job to like kind of try to cover some shit up and all. It never really.
All the time. And in that position, I did not get compensated at all for all the shit that I had to clean and wear.
Damn.
First time I got fired, every time I got fired, it was because I had to wear somebody else's fecal matter, which I didn't like.
I hear what you're saying.
Extremely embarrassing, and they needed somebody to give to the man. Because the man is...
They always try to use you as a fall guy.
Sherman, Sherman didn't bring his passport, so Jamie can't do the Italian tour for any given Sunday. So we miss Rome. You miss Italy. You miss the Warner Brother jet leaving New York, going to Rome, or going to Europe, because Sherman forgot to pack his passport when it really wasn't me. It was his managers who said, you know what, Sherman, this European tour, you're not going, we're going to go.
That's crazy.
And since they went, they were the ones responsible for packing his luggage, knowing in the safe on the left-hand side, that's where Jamie's passport is and all his credentials to travel. I had every section. But then when it came out, they had went in there and thought they were going to do this. And then we were already on tour, and Jamie had to leave San Diego to go to New York. But then when they realized that he was on a limo going to the airport, they say, Sherman, where's Jamie's passport? And the safe on the left-hand side, why? They rolled the window up. They realized they fucked up. Then I get a phone call, I got to fire you. How you going to fire me, dog?
I got to fire you. Damn.
I got fired over the phone. So, man, I was so fucked up. I had to go to my wife. I got fired. What happened? Well, Jamie traveled and they don't have the passport, and the studio's pissed he's going to miss the tour. So they need
that didn't have nothing to do with your ass. That's the craziest thing ever, bro. Now we are at the 1 hour mark. So I strategically did this. Now it's time to get into Any Given Sunday, brother. That was and probably still is, next to the program, one of my favorite football movies, man. And when you were telling me, bro, about the behind the scenes of that movie, it totally warped my brain and changed my whole perspective. I was like,
the testosterone level on that film was amazing. Oliver Stone was the director, diabolical genius. He kept all his crew on edges. He fired 2 first ADs. The second one had a herpes breakout. His lips was all peeling. He was so fucking nervous. He had a bullhorn. He was so scared. Oliver Stone demanded excellence out of everyone.
Okay, so Oliver Stone ain't to be played with. See, this is what a lot of people don't realize when you're getting into Hollywood. Like, you know, it's not just like, oh, you're cute and you can act and you can do this, you can do that. No, you got to go through the ringer and shit.
This film, Oliver Stone, Jamie Foxx did not get cast for Willie Beeman. Puffy did. Puffy was the cast.
What?
For Willie. They had to recast it because Puffy couldn't throw a football. Jamie Foxx was a quarterback in high school. He can throw a spiral 4 yards. So, because when Jamie went out for it, he didn't get the role. We had to do like a little B video and resubmit to Oliver when they heard that there was an issue with Puffy being Willie Beeman.
Wow.
So definitely nobody ever heard that. But that's
So could you imagine MBK Shakim anecdotes? Could you imagine Puff Daddy being Willie Beeman?
Well, he was cast for it. Because see, at that time, like I said,
it was not athletic.
Well, yeah, that was what happened. And Oliver's like, we couldn't do it. And then that's when they recast it. And Jamie
Puffy's not athletic at all.
And then that cast, there was a lot of like real football players. Like the scene I'm in, Terrell Owens, since I'm a diehard Eagle fan. Shout out to the Eagles, Super Bowl fans, whatever. Eagles, EAGLES, Eagles. Anyway, Terrell Owens is in the scene. And Jamie Foxx is on one side and Lawrence Taylor. I'm the guy, I played the kicker. And I have an argument with the white linebacker, Madman. And since his character was always extreme, he has a pet alligator in his locker. So his character, to support his character being so crazy, he goes in. I have words with him because I'm in his personal shower stall area. But you know how like the showers where you're supposed to have your own little curtain. It wasn't like that. You got a shower, about 12 shower heads, and all these dudes taking showers, and the dudes were real football players from Canada. So they all cut up Diesel, and he got me to the actor, right? And then I'm standing next to Terrell Owens, and Terrell Owens got 1% body fat. He's chiseled. And then there's me, and then Jamie Foxx, who's an exhibitionist, and then you got Lawrence Taylor, and we're all naked, and you got Oliver Stone under the
like
the
butt ass naked, like butt ass naked.
Well, Jamie and Lawrence Taylor had something, but everybody else, and it was cold water. It was cold water. It was cold water.
It was cold water.
45 minutes in cold water in front of hair and makeup and the cold crew. It was like extremely humiliating. And I wanted to be in the movie, and I was kept saying, "I'm going to put you in the movie, Sherman. I got a special part for you." Because me and Jamie, because most of my job was playing chess and ping pong with Jamie during the set. And people don't know, Jamie's got a photographic memory. So while we're playing ping pong and I'm playing chess, Jamie would learn the lines of Al Pacino and him. He could do both scenes. I mean, both characters. He's that crazy. And when we would do practice, because his manager used to be concerned, like, Sherman, why are you always taking Jamie playing ping pong and chess? You're distracting him from studying. I was like, they don't realize. And I said, why don't you tell them that you already know your lines? And he said, don't worry about them, Sherman. Keep playing. Because ping pong is like reflexes, but chess is like doing sit-ups for the brain. And I would play like 15 games of speed chess on a clock, and I would talk shit and beat them. And I would pride myself. I was known like that in the industry for being a very good chess player, ping pong. But it was for Jamie. That's what he wanted me to do. So it was most of my job. But when Oliver Stone would come find us, because Jamie would always get away from Oliver, because he would always have everybody intimidated, like he's ready to fire him. Because he would fire people in a minute. The AD.
So Jamie wasn't, and he was intimidated by Oliver. That's not
really. Not he was
not
just
wanting to lose his job.
No, we had our own little space, but Oliver jumped on everybody's shit. I mean, even when Al Pacino was doing his lines, and Al Pacino had a body double, right? And they had like a little microphone in Al's ear for the lines. So I ain't even gonna tell you, Jamie knew his lines backwards and forwards, and I think that scene that he did at the house with Al Pacino, he could have got nominated for. But I think that was his best dramatic work, going up against Al Pacino in that movie.
But Al Pacino couldn't remember his lines and needed an earpiece. That's crazy.
Yeah, but the earpiece thing, the body double was saying to him in his ear.
That's
something you would never know. You see that, but the fight scene at the time, Willie Beeman's character was becoming his own. So it was that arc about his character. He was a third string quarterback. He's getting ready to become the first string. But LL's character was like the primo running back. So he was used to being the guy getting the attention, getting the big deals, the contracts. And when Jamie's character was moving through doing the script, but there was always some little personal rip, which it was personally supposed to be character based. But a couple of times LL went off script and started calling him Jamie Foxx. Like doing rehearsal, or they was teasing each other. You know, Jamie's a comedian, LL's a rapper. So you don't go up against a comedian going back and forth.
LL probably thought he had some kind of clout over Jamie Foxx. He probably thought he was a lot more famous and thought people would laugh at his joke more.
Yes, he did. And it got to a lot of little skirmishes before this event happened. But the fight in LL's defense, since Oliver Stone is such a dynamic, off the charts director, I personally don't know if Oliver Stone told LL, I want you to do something that's not in the script to catch Jamie's character off guard, because there's not supposed to be any contact between LL's character and Jamie Foxx's character. Jamie is the quarterback. LL is the running back. In a football movie, would the running back ever punch the quarterback?
No.
On the field? Right.
No.
So there was an argument, and then Al Pacino, being the coach, separates them. And this
I remember that scene.
That's the scene where the fight happened. See, the fight scene is later in the movie, but the real fight where it wasn't in the script happened in that scene where Jamie hands the ball off to LL and he fumbles, and it's a rain machine there, big ass thing in the air, and it's cold, and we're at Liberty, the Orange Bowl in Liberty City, Miami. Shout out to Liberty City, and the rain machine is going, and it's a big steel girder dolly thing, right? So the characters are supposed to be point of view. The camera is facing from Al Pacino's point of view, shooting out to the field. And Jamie Foxx hands the ball off to LL fumbles, and they start arguing. And as they walk into coming off to change the offense and defense, Al Pacino's supposed to separate them. But before we could even get to the sideline, LL and Jamie's argument started escalating because LL kept doing something that wasn't in the script. So when one time he hit Jamie in the side of the helmet, Jamie didn't have his helmet secure, so it rocked Jamie's hand. Cut. Oh man, what the fuck? Why you do that? The next time you go do that, just let me know. So Jamie said that. Let me know. Prepare. I can be prepared. So they are back to one. We got sound. We rolling. Action. And then they start arguing, and then LL took his helmet and he took it. He had it, his hand in the face mask of it, and he took it and he pushed the helmet in Jamie's face grill.
Oh my God.
You, man, why don't you do that? So Jamie would always complain, and man, fuck that, man. Yeah, see, LL still in character, man. Fuck that, man. You know, they ain't hurting that shit. So then the next time back to one, we rolling. Then LL said something else, and he hit Jamie, and then Jamie came with a right cross to the chin. Boom! What the fuck, man? And then LL kicked Jamie in the nuts, and then they separated. And they separated, but they still had to do the scene. You got Al Pacino, $100,000 man, waiting for the niggas to get the shit together. Like, what the fuck? Y'all fucking up the world. The niggas is fighting. So anyway, they arguing, and yeah, man, what the fuck, man? You keep hitting me. And Jamie's like, yo, see, the thing is, Jamie's character is about 3 feet in front of LL. So LL's got the point of views behind him. So all of a sudden, we got sound. And before they go roll action, LL comes behind Jamie with a forearm and hits in the back of the head, like right in the back of the head. Totally cold cocks Jamie. Jamie falls into the dolly, the rain machine.
Oh, the rain machine. Shit.
He bites down on his tongue, and now there's like a little 2-inch gash in Jamie's tongue. Blood everywhere.
Damn.
Team's clear. All these people come. All the games separate them. I'm sitting on the sideline like, damn, I'm not going out there. All the football niggas were jumping around the piled up. So then so when I see Jamie's mouth, I said, damn, dude, like he had a tie, gave him a towel. So he's holding the thing with his towel, mad. Because his fucking mouth's fucked up. And then by the time they get LL and all that, so me, Rashawn Khan, who's Jamie Foxx's security, come on, we got to go. I said, we got to go to the trailer, man. Fuck that. You can't even say shit. So then nobody knows that Jamie's mouth is fucked up. So Al Pacino and everybody, I was ready to go back to one. Let's just get this scene. Dude, we could not get the scene. The fight part is in the movie. Oliver Stone used the fight in the movie. That Be Real, whatever, he used it, but it wasn't supposed to be like that. They used some of it, but we walk back to the trailer.
So some of the fight scenes are the actual fight. He used the actual fight. In the movie. That's crazy. He probably did set that shit up.
He used it. Listen, he used it in the movie. So we're in the trailer. Al Pacino comes to the trailer. Jamie, can we go back to work? And the whole time, Jamie's got the towel over his mouth. And I said, can you please show him your mouth? So then when Jamie moves the towels, all the fucking blood. Al Pacino goes, oh my God. Oh, I have no idea. Oh, it was hilarious. Al Pacino sees the blood. He gets up out of Jamie's trailer so fast and leaves, right? Here comes Bill Bellamy. The man's fucking bananas. Todd's losing it. What the fuck did Todd do? Because that's LL's real name. Todd lost it. What the fuck's going on?
Oh, see, I didn't even know that. Todd, huh? That's his real name. That's crazy.
That's LL's real name. Todd something.
Yeah.
I'm sure your listeners will tell you. But yeah, so Bill Bellamy comes in there being the comedian that he is. So when he sees the blood, he goes, oh my God. So he leaves. Then Oliver Stone comes in, and Oliver Stone carried around like the scripts. That movie, there were 3 scripts combined into one. So Oliver Stone carried around like two or three yellow page size documents of the script. And he comes in, slams it down on the table. What the hell is this about? What happened? Jamie, I'm so sorry. He's apologizing, right? pushing his hair across that little piece of hair that tries to cover the bald spot. He keeps pushing his hair, and he's sitting there. And we're in the trailer. Jamie's pissed. I didn't call the agents. I didn't call the feds. Same time, LL's trailer is right next to Jamie. LL must have been doing an album, and it was his whole trailer was surrounded by people from New York. We had 3 people around our trailer.
Right, y'all ain't finna fight.
Out the window, like this shit could escalate. The fucking security on the movie's not working. Dade, police, 911. So
you called the police?
I wouldn't go on record saying I called anybody.
Oh no, you didn't call no police. You didn't call. Somebody called the police. Somebody
called. The little bird inside
it wasn't
the trailer.
you though. It wasn't you. Okay.
It was definitely not me. But all of a sudden, here comes Dave. Woo, woo, woo. Security, right? Because then we had to get out of that trailer, get to our car, go to the hospital. The hospital was like, oh, you don't do stitches in your tongue. You got to eat egg, like scrambled eggs and some applesauce. The agents and managers, everybody in LA was on tilt. I said, LL just attacked Jamie in the set inside of the screen. Jamie's mouth was fucked up. I called Nina Shaw, Jamie Foxx's lawyer. I called Laura Gordon, Jamie's business manager. The Kings, his personal manager. Everybody's notified. What do you want me to do? Take care of Jamie. So we went to the hospital. Johnny Mack, who was Jamie Foxx's assistant at the time. I was just a stand-in at the time. Johnny Mack lost the job a little later on in this movie, and I became the assistant. But we go to the hospital. Johnny Mack considers himself going to sue LL because he got hurt in the fight. See, I don't know why he got in the fight. He jumped out there trying to call himself saving Jamie. Like, man, that's all football players fighting. Anyway, so we leave the hospital. They diagnose Jamie. It'll be okay. It'll cover, but he's going to have to, eat soft food. So at the time, we didn't know that LL stayed in the same resort complex, 3-story luxury condo on the beach, but on the east side of the units. It was like the west side, east side, very high end cameras, security. So they say take Jamie to the Lowe's Hotel, right down the street from Wet Willie's in South Beach. And people who know Miami. So we just get checked in. We got rooms, and we had like Bueller's Holiday for 4 days. It's fun. Mopeds, parasailing, all that stuff. Wet Willie's, Chumpies. They had different drugs down in Miami at that time. Not the same thing. Ecstasy was just popular, and they had crazier drugs. Anyway, not that we did any of that, but I'm just saying the Miami environment at that, I think it was 98, 99, was different.
It was different out there.
A shout out to Evan Sinclair. He was the one that used to always get us in the hot clubs and get us the VIP. And he's doing really well. He does diamonds and gold in Africa now. But shout out to Evan Sinclair. He was connected to the Haitian because the Haitian families down here run a lot of decision makers. The Haitian, and there's a certain name of it. Anyway, so we do that. We stay 4 days at the Lowe's. We don't go back to the hotel. Me and Jamie wear the same size clothes, so I got clothes all the time. Anything that he would wear that would ever appear and on print, he could never wear again. So in Jamie Foxx's house, he had one whole closet of clothes that were in like a magazine or a runway, like they couldn't never wear again because it's a sin to wear clothes twice and be in 2 different magazines with the same outfit. So all these clothes I could always wear, and these clothes over here, of course, Jamie's new stuff, and he always got new Dolce & Gabbana, Gucci all the time. So I was, my wardrobe was pristine based on his hand-me-downs.
You had some dope ass hand-me-downs.
Oh my God, I had the best of anybody. I was the best dressed assistant, but I was the most broke because he didn't want to pay me.
That's crazy though, but go ahead.
I know I made the less than anybody. But anyway, we get back to the hotel, to our condo. Jamie Foxx had his 500 Mercedes shipped coupe from LA to Miami. And when we get into the complex to get his car, because this whole time we didn't have the car, don't you know his 500 Mercedes was on crates? All the Pirelli rims were drilled out professionally. Somebody cut the cameras for the security. Nobody knows.
Oh no, he dropped.
Damn, it was getting good. He was rolling.
Oh, he dropped. No, come back, bro. I wonder if LL was responsible. That's some bullshit. He done put Jamie Foxx's whip on blocks, man. Hey, that's some bullshit. Can you imagine?
You know something funny, Cool? You think Bill Bellamy is funny?
I think he's pretty funny, yeah.
So I'll tell you a real quick story before he comes back. Bill Bellamy is also a friend. We all went to college together. We went to the same college, right? For the whole 4 years, we all there together. And he used to always do the talent shows and stuff that would be happening at school. He always go up there with his bullshit comedy, and he was so not funny in college. It's still hard for me to see him as funny as a stand-up. But dude, we used to destroy him. He'd do the show. He'd come in the cab the next day, man. We used to tease him and ride him so hard. I just can't see him as funny. He's not funny to me.
Yeah, well, maybe Hollywood made him funny. You know what I mean? Because he had lines given to him. All right, Clyde is back, but yeah, so he's probably not funny for real. All right. Dang, Clyde. Yeah, you got dropped off when you said that they put whatchamacallits, they put
I never seen a Mercedes like that 500 Mercedes all on 4 crates. Dude, it was professionally done. Jamie Hacks had Pirelli rims, like aluminum, like the pristine rims. He was proud. So when we got back to the movie set, it was a big ass like Easter basket, supersized Easter basket with all these exotic chocolates, Godiva chocolates, and caviar. It was like, I would say like an $8,000 to $10,000 basket.
$8,000 to $10,000 basket from LL to Jamie Foxx.
Listen, and then Jamie wouldn't let nobody touch it. He's like, fuck that shit, throw that shit out. I was like, ho. Dude, it's Godiva chocolate in there. It's like caviar from Russia. Can I have it? Man, take that shit. You gonna have it? Man, you talking about, man, I killed that joint. I had exotic candy. I came the fuck up. And I don't know what the hell, nobody knows, but I ate all that shit. Jamie, of course, didn't want it. So here it is. In the movie, there is a fight scene. Now that they've had this incident, when the fight scene happens in the movie, everybody from Hollywood was there. All the LL's managers, agents, and things, and publishers, and all Jamie Foxx's. The set was so packed because they didn't know. Now, I think it was a football movie. Everybody had to be in shape. And if you didn't get in shape, the quick way to get in shape was maybe get a little shot, a little steroid. And steroid, side effect of steroids is you have your temper can escalate, like you can just fly off the handle over something simple.
Right.
I think during that time, because there was other incidents in the movie where LL started calling Jamie Foxx instead of Willie Beamen. Like the scene when they're doing a race scene with Jamie's character and they're doing a 40-yard dash. When they were shooting that scene, Jamie Foxx, being a comedian, was talking shit. And then
Jamie was beating him in the race and everything.
Yeah, he beat him. And his character, the football, quarterback is not supposed to beat the running back.
Right.
But Jamie's character was just that good, and Jamie is fast. And then, so it got into like a rip. Like Jamie Foxx started busting on LL, and LL started trying to bust back, which is you don't do that with a comedian. Why don't you have like a bust down in front of the dudes and all the football players, just all the test? It was fights like every day on the set. Like Oliver Stone would pay the actors more money if the scene was like more crushing. Like if you know the running back's going to come to this hole and he wants this linebacker to destroy him, if it's a good scene, he would get a $250 bump. So there's all these bumps that you were available for the scene, because the scene that I'm in, I get a bump because it's a wild animal. An alligator's there. An alligator could have bit.
So $250 more to get bit by an alligator, brother?
To work for the alligator. And then I got another, I think $250 because I had to be naked. So that scene I paid $500, and then they pushed it to golden time. So all the actors out there, you always dream to be in a scene where the director pushes you past the union time where you're supposed to break for lunch, and they go golden time because Oliver just wanted to get this scene shot, and it was taking too long. And we were standing there for 45 minutes, in cold water, so major shrivelage.
Shit.
You know what happened in cold water instead of hair and makeup. And they was like, Sharon, you need a fluffer. Like, please, this is not the kind of movie. No, I do not need a fluffer. So then there was all these things. Yeah, it was people making jokes, like, because you're standing there in cold water. And Jamie Foxx is sitting there playing around, clowning, turning around real fast. Like, can you stop doing that? And he's like, hey, what's wrong? What's going on? What? I heard something over there. And every time he would turn, something would swing around. Like, can you please stop doing that? And then Terrell Owens was pissed. He was like, yo, dude, I gotta be here, because he didn't have no lines, but they needed him because he's established in the scene. So he was pissed. We were hungry, starving. And then all the dudes over there was worried about looking like that in front of the hair and makeup people. The cameras weren't even on. So they were taking the shampoo. They were taking the shampoo and the conditioner and making sure that the cold water wasn't affecting them, like cold water affects a man in cold water is gonna be. So it was like, and then it was like going on for like 2-3 minutes. Like, dude, what's going on? Why y'all shoot this hell? And I was like, because I wasn't gonna do that. I mean, it's not that kind of movie. This is the normal way. I'm supposed to look in cold water. Why are y'all tripping? And Jamie Foxx is laughing because he's like, anyway, and he's already naturally just huge. So I'm like, dude, can you just come on? Stop. And Lawrence Taylor was laughing. And Terrell Owens was complaining, crying, baby. He was like, I'm gonna get out of this. And then by the time we shot the scene, and the guy throws the alligator on me, you're like, oh, please, man, I beg for my life. And then I found out that if you look at Any Given Sunday, the European version, you see everything. All the frontal scenes are shown. But the North American version,
the European version, all the front. Oh my God, bro!
all your people can go. If you can get your hands on release like the European version of Any Given Sunday. I didn't know that. So when they shoot film, they shoot like the North American version, which will always never show a guy John, but European version will show the frontal and back of a man and certain things that
crazy, bro. That's
so they
insane. Go ahead. Oh my God.
So they do the scene, everybody's done, and the scene makes the editing. I thought it was going to get edited out. I didn't think, and that was my claim to fame. My first movie, I was excited. I had to call my wife, sweetheart, I'm in the movie. I got in the movie. I got lines and everything. I got a contract, and I got and all this. And then I tell her at the end, but I'm naked. She go, what? Yeah, I had to be naked in the scene. He didn't tell me that. I didn't audition for that.
God, bro.
But all throughout the movie, Oliver features a lot of frontal, because there's another scene in there where Jamie's in his jockstrap and Cameron Diaz comes in. And that's right before the scene of the alligator. So
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that part. Cameron Diaz comes in.
Yeah, she comes in the locker room because she's the owner and she don't care. And Oliver wants it to be real. So you got a lot of guys walking around naked. And you got a lot of guys in towels. I watch this, all the white guys are in towels. All the black guys walk around naked. So what's up with that? So then it wasn't by accident. If there was a little guy in naked, they would switch him out with some huge guy in naked.
Right.
So I think there was a plan behind the plan. The secret society inside of a secret society was involved in certain nude scenes because it was too much time. Like, it don't take 45 minutes to shoot that. All Oliver Stone was underneath that little tent, underneath the hood, looking through the cameras at all his activity in the shower scene. It could have been a close set. They didn't have to have all them people there hair and makeup staring. But it was embarrassing. And all through after that, like, Sherman, you okay? You all right? Like,
they trying to console you.
Always try. I mean, afterwards, like later on during the movie, there was like a running joke. Sure, you want some more conditioner? Like, I didn't use it because that was them movie, and it was like all those dudes. It was like closest I've ever been to a mass circle jerk ever. It was like weird.
I'm not a mass circle jerk. Oh my God. I don't, man, that just, like I said, that just changed my whole perspective, man, on the movie.
But Miami was crazy. Miami was crazy. It was like Jamie was in character. If you ask him, I think he did some interviews because he got paid, right? But we went out, like Jamie parties, like he parties Monday through Monday from like 11:30 in the morning, afternoon to like 4. He's a machine, and he already the lines come to him so easily. Yeah, so like when people read music, if you remember a song, you remember the whole song. That's how he reads scripts. So he can read like
Oh,
that thing.
right.
His brain picks it up like the whole song. He'll know everything. Cause I was amazed on how he could memorize so much stuff. Cause he's
Yeah.
like a little big genius, even though I was telling my brain processes faster because I have to talk shit to him because that was my. But no, he's brilliant. He's like a
Yeah, and
little genius.
I love it. I love his movies. Jamie Foxx is good in movies. I mean, shit, man.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, but that is the if any given Sunday story. Oh my gosh! Did that change your guys' minds? Because I know everybody on the panel. Maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Shakim has seen it. Did that change your guys' perspective on that damn movie, on that damn classic?
It definitely makes me look at it a little different.
When James Woods found out that Al Pacino had French hours in his contract, he left the movie, and went to Puerto Rico. He got pissed. French hours means that no matter when the director stops shooting, you cannot work before 10 a.m. And at the time, since I was just becoming Jamie's assistant, I was close to all the assistants. So at that time, I was close to Lawrence Taylor's assistant, and they was always like, Lawrence, you know, it's Miami, everything in Miami is, you know, what's going on in Miami, but the white Peruvian flake, you know, so I was keeping up with all the assistants, like, what's going on? And then James Woods' assistant told me that James found out that Al Pacino had French hours in his contract and got pissed with his agent and left the film. So they had to do a shoot around. So it's always like drama. There was a big fight when one guy bit this other guy. Oh, another scene. Jim Brown is in the movie, right? Jim Brown was talking shit about when he was a running back, how he could have ran over.
Yeah.
So this young boy, the young boy with like frog legs, his thighs might have been like 32-inch thighs. His thighs is massive. Like all these guys are real football players, but for the Canadian League, and he was about 5'9". Jim Brown is big, so he was like, "Man, I would have came through and ran right through you in my day, right?" So then the dude says, "I don't know, Jim Brown, my legs, I'm down. That low man to the ground gonna win. Low man to the ground gonna win, right?" He's from Florida. He had the gold teeth and everything. So then Jim Brown gets up out the little director chair thing and starts talking like that, like he's ready to go challenge this young boy. Don't you know the young boy picks up Jim Brown and slams him? Bam! Of course, Jim Brown's poopy went flying. They fired the guy, got released. He got sent home. He lost his little deal, but it was embarrassing. Wow. So why did he actually slam Jim Brown? It was awkward. I had to buy him.
He was older, man. So it's like, come on now.
But Jim Brown shouldn't have got up out the chair and started going back and forth with one of them young guys like that.
Yeah,
I tell you, the testosterone every day was a fight, and Oliver Stone was paying people bumps to hurt each other. So it was like,
damn.
Like
what a mess, man! What a mess.
Irvin Fryer was in the movie. There's a lot of Hall of Famers people in the movie because my frat brother, shout out to Irvin Fryer, he was in the movie. I stayed a couple of days over his house. He got an immaculate house. He played for the Miami Dolphins. Matthew Modine schooled me where, you know how actors have their little living quarters, their trailers? But in his deal, he would take his own little Winnebago trailer. So he got, like, some people know how to save money. Like, rather than we was in an exotic 3-story condo, he's got his little thing. He had a trailer. So the money that they would have spent on housing, they gave it to him because his housing was his trailer. He lived in his trailer. He bought his little personal trailer, like Will Smith does it now too. He has his own little like village house that floats. Yeah, it's just a way as you move down the line. But Matthew Modine was cool. James Woods was cool. Lawrence Taylor was cool. So I got to meet a lot of the assistants, all the producers, Oliver Stone, all them shout outs because they were really nice to me. When we would go out, Oliver Stone would be out in the clubs in Miami. And Miami is a city where all these models, they're always doing a lot of print models work. So everybody's beautiful. So just imagine you go to the club and it's Miami. Scarface, the whole thing about Scarface, and that type of thing, it was there all the time. But of course, we didn't do that because we don't do those type of things in Jamie Foxx's environment. But it was always around us. But when we go to exotic restaurants, you would see Oliver Stone and some of the producers, and you would see some of the girls he was with. Don't you know the next day those girls got lines in the movies? Oliver Stone would give a personal line.
Crazy.
They got contract. And you're like, damn, what did she do? What did she do to get a line? Like that producer's count or the producer's limo? Like you go in that limo and there's weed and everything's coming out the limo, and then all of a sudden you're in the movie.
You already know, bro. You already know. That's crazy.
Beautiful models got a lot. Like, so when you see some of those scenes where the girls are just talking and sitting there looking beautiful, but nothing wrong with it. Yeah, they might have met them that night before, or they might have been hanging out with them. But all the producers would be out flexing with the finest babes at night after the movie was down. And it was fun. South Beach, my first big movie. I was excited. And then
I'm gonna go through some pictures and like give us like 30 seconds each picture. So how is it? How was it? Are you just taking a picture with Nelly, or did you actually have like?
No, we were at an event. That cognac that Nelly has, that $250 a shot. That's that at Louis XIV. That's that really, really expensive high-end cognac. And
$50 a shot.
Yeah, I think it's some crazy now. I mean, people who buy it, listen, I don't use. You see, remember, I'm broke. I don't know how much I drink. I know it's a very, very expensive high-end cognac, and Nelly had it, and it's almost all gone. But
now, hold on, because this right here, I don't know how true this story is, but this was almost Unadulterated's girlfriend at one time.
Who?
Or am I tripping?
Start that. He tried to hook me up. He was trying to get me to come out to LA. He wound up hooking me up with some joint from South Jersey instead.
He's a happy man. I'm not going to be anybody to pour any little. That was a long time ago.
Many years ago. Yeah.
You talking about Nia Long? You talking about Nia Long?
Yeah. I'm
Nia
talking.
Long.
Where's the Suge Knight picture? Code. You got that one?
Do I have it? Let me see. Shit. I don't think I
sure.
got it.
Yeah, tell about when Jamie was scared to come, when Suge was trying to get Jamie to get him in the club.
Well, things like that happen a lot. The most famous situation was
because there's a lot of extortion type situations.
Oh man, that's the way that they make money. Yeah, that's how those organizations make money. A big time.
You gotta be aligned with some, you know what I mean? You gotta be aligned with the right people out there.
With the Crips or the Bloods or the fruit. If you're not with the fruit or one of them other two guys on your security, they're gonna come get you. Like there was a lot of people.
I don't got the Suge Knight photo.
Oh, you don't have that one? I'll get it for you maybe for another time.
There's one we were at. There's like a famous car wash in West Hollywood where if you got a Rolls or a Benz or a high-end car, it's 100% brushless, where people just go. It's like a hangout spot for people who got money and get their car washed every day. Mm-hmm. And at that time, I was working with another crazy situation. Dr. Charles Harper, I was driving a Phantom. I had a 500. I had Suge Knight's own, but Suge Knight had ordered a red exterior, red interior. The only red on red 500 convertible, 500 Mercedes on the West Coast. And he ordered it, but he didn't pick it up. So when my guy got this job, I was vice president of this company called Capital One Investments, not the Capital One credit card. He played on the name. And we had an office in Beverly Hills. We did mortgages, but it was scandalous. The whole job was scandalous. Took our laptops. That's another whole crazy story. But this picture, every day, part of it, the cars were like the lure for people to do business with us. He used to wear this big gold coin and these cubic zirconium diamond necklace. And all the people who had money knew that those were cubic zirconium, but he had a gold coin attached to it. And he would go with these little suits. He was built like a mannequin, so he had like a model's body. But he knew if he got this Rolls Royce, Phantom Rolls Royce, and we were always pulling up at Mr. Child's and all of Fargo's, all the hot places. And he would have credit cards and we would be picking up people's tabs, and people knew me for being Jamie Foxx's assistant. And they was like, "Who are you with?" And I'm saying, "I'm with Dr. Charles. He does oil," and his tag said Capital One Oil. So it was all a facade. If you peel the onion, where's the money? I said, "Don't ask me questions like that."
No, don't ask me no damn questions, Lord.
My job was to go to lunch, breakfast, and dinner, and smile and go, "Hey, what's happening? What's going on?" And that was it. I got paid. And then people, we were always partying, meeting these princes. Like when I met the Saudi Arabian prince at the Four Seasons, who used to rent out the whole top floor. There's a letter. I can send you a picture. When the princess was here, they said she's like what Princess Di was to England. This princess was like that to Saudi Arabia.
Right.
One of many. But she was here. She wanted to meet Beyonce. And at the time, I had just started working for Jamie. And I knew they were doing a film. What was that film, Sparkle or whatever, where Jamie, Beyonce, and Eddie Murphy did a movie. That movie, Beyonce was featured, right? So I got to drive on the Paramount's lot. I got the Four Seasons Phantom. We had our black Phantom, and the two navigators was with the princess in it. And she wanted to meet Beyonce. And I told her, you can't go meet Beyonce without meeting Eddie Murphy or Jamie Foxx. So Jamie Foxx like, Sharon, that bitch ain't the princess. I'm gonna fuck you up. And I was like, man, why not? Said, you believe this dude? So when I had to go through,
the movie was Dreamgirls.
Yeah, Dreamgirls. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So when we get there, the woman comes and she's very humble and she's dressed regular because she wasn't even supposed to be dressed like that. She dressed like an American. She's not covered up. And then she meets Jamie, but when she meets Eddie Murphy wasn't available that night. So Jamie's like, whose Phantom is that? I said, that's Dr. Charles. Whose Phantom is that? That's the Four Seasons. They loaned it out for her and everything. He said, Sherm, you sure she's a princess? I said, this is what they told me. She's staying in the penthouse at the Four Seasons. I don't know. Anyway, when she goes meets Beyonce, she gives Beyonce a Peugeot egg, like one of them high exotic eggshell things. Right?
That's crazy.
And Beyonce's in hair and makeup. She's looking like them big roller things in her hair. She's not looking like, right. She's not like the Miss B now. It's Beyonce. But she may remember, she gives this woman comes in the trailer. And they told me not to take pictures, which I should have. I should have taken that picture. I don't know why the people use that. I don't. But then she comes in and she talks to Beyonce and she gives her the egg. And then all that had that moment, and she leaves. She goes back to the hotel. So I'm still waiting because the guy was telling me, I thought, Saudi Arabian prince, they're going to give me $1 million for hooking her up.
right. You wait for your money.
Put my hand out. Don't you know they stuck me and they give me shit? I was so fucking pissed. I'm talking shit about you. I'm going to the tabloids. So I talked to my friend who was very good friends with the concierge who took care of them. Ashanti Habibi, and they would always do the green tea at the Four Seasons. And he was the one that took care of the prince when they were in the United States. And they would always come out the penthouse of the Four Seasons there in Beverly Hills. So anyway, from me complaining, they generated a letter. Now I can get you the letter, but it says Jamie Foxx, Beyonce, thank you for allowing, and the princess. It has got the royal seal. So if I ever go to Saudi Arabia, I'm gonna show them that letter. Say I want my money still. Fuck that. Y'all gave me
I want my money here. Fuck all this letter shit.
And they the prince used to do stuff like that, but they don't do stuff like that no more. I'm like, dude, how you know how hard it is to get somebody to meet Beyonce and get on a movie set? So I had done
bro.
A lot of times in LA, I would do crazy stuff and not get paid. And I used to always. I got that letter, and the letter's got the guy. His letterhead. Yeah, I'll say it. It's from the princess. It's from the prince. Saudi Arabia, the main prince, Saudi Arabia. Yeah, it's from him because it was his wife that we hooked up.
Right. So, man, I got a couple of more photos, but MBK, Shakim, y'all got any questions for Clyde before we move on?
No, I'm just enjoying the conversation. I want to just tell the brother. Oh, he dropped off.
Damn. Well, just so full disclosure, he is in Africa right now, so that Wi-Fi might be a little shaky. You know what I'm saying?
He'll be back in a minute, I'm sure.
Yeah. Unadulterated,
Yo, what's going on, bro? I don't know when the last time I've been on a panel. I think it might have been the last time I was on a panel with you was when I was in Brazil. When I think you was live one morning and I tapped in. But yeah, man, good, always good. You know, I mean, we talk, but yeah, it's been a little
Big
bit
up
since I've been on
yourself.
the
Big up
panel with you.
yourself. Big up yourself.
Always good to see you, bro, and good to see your progress, man. For sure.
Likewise.
Yeah, I'm digging this interview. What do you guys think of the
It's a
interview
great
so
interview.
far?
It's a
Yeah,
great and a lot of content, man. He's got a lot of stories, and he's a good
Man, he's
storyteller.
got stories behind. I mean, crazy. Because we was at Jamie's house the night when, cause see, Jamie was scared of Suge, and he had to see. He thought Suge was trying to extort him, but it was Jamie had a Christmas party at his crib one night. I mean, it was that was like I could write a damn movie about that shit. But what happened was somebody called. It was a convenience store at the corner, and about 4 o'clock in the morning, somebody was leaving, and Suge and some Bloods had come. Well, Suge didn't live in
All
Compton,
right,
but some
Sherm
Bloods
is back,
came
but
up.
go ahead and finish that
Yeah,
story.
and the police showed up because Jamie called the cops because he didn't want Suge coming in the party. But people was scattering. That Suge struck fear in a lot of people. They were scattering like roaches out the party when they found
Dang,
out that Suge was at the corner. It was wild to see.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
All
It
right,
was
he's like
like
well,
a
a red, like a
boogeyman.
red nose pit. Like somebody let a red nose pit loose, and everybody going for the car. It was like, yo, red nose pit. Oh, yeah.
so
Yeah, Suge was just
Clyde, my homeboy Shakim has either a statement or a question for you, real quick. Well, he did. Oh, go ahead.
All I was gonna say was I enjoyed the stories. I think I can speak for the audience to say that you definitely opened up Pandora's box a little bit, but I think that's great. You definitely not afraid to go there. So just wanted to thank you on behalf of the audience. Go ahead.
Oh, man, thank you. I appreciate that, man, because I don't want to get. I really am not here to hurt nobody's career or talk shit. I mean, it was part of my experience, so I'm trying to share it in the most light, comedic way because I enjoy your show and the host is amazing and my buddy
I
Chucky
appreciate that.
idea, and so it's fun for me. But if anything you heard me say took it negatively, it wasn't my intent. I'm just here to show you what it because a lot of
What
times
it really was. Yep.
it's weird to me. It wasn't like the normal thing as you may think. Oh, it wasn't every day. Some of this shit just happened. Like,
Yeah.
you
Yo,
know,
let me tell you one crazy one real quick. He was at the Playboy Mansion with Jamie. Right. Well, no, just at the Playboy. I'm not sure if he was with Jamie at that time. He was at a party at the Playboy Mansion, and somebody took a picture of him in his underwear with one of the Playboy models that made it into the magazine, and the
page
magazine got to
17,
his
page 17, year 2000, Playboy.
yeah.
You'll see. You got a white
The
woman.
magazine got to his
My wife is
father-in-law.
black. My wife is black.
Oh,
And
the
my
magazine
Damn.
got to the father-in-law.
Damn.
He had some explaining to do.
January 2000, when they thought the computers were going to go bad, the front cover of this Playboy edition magazine, January's edition, was like the magazine was like $12. Like black people don't be paying $12 for a little magazine like that. Don't
Right.
you know all these black people? But my wife's father-in-law, wife's father's brother, was a subscriber to Playboy. He said, "Ain't that your son-in-law with a white woman in his underwear at the Playboy Mansion?"
Damn.
My wife found out, and then when I found out that I was in the magazine, my wife knew I went to the Playboy Mansion because I went there with Jamie Foxx. It was a pajama party, midsummer dream party. All that. So I'm in the grotto, niggas in the pool. I'm swimming in the grotto. I got a waterfall, so I'm swimming under the waterfall. Everybody wasn't. I was the only one in the pool, but everybody was in the grotto getting service because all the playmates is in there. And I know I'm not no star, so I'm just doing my part, swimming. So I swim to the other end, and they play the song, "How Did You Get Here?" Dun, 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 dun. You wasn't supposed to be here. That was me. I wasn't.
Oh, damn.
Wow. Right? And they mix it. I believe in love, such a crazy. And I like to dance, right? So I came out the pool, and I had my pajama top on, and really it was swim trunks, but I was wearing them like underwear. So standing there, and all these playmates and body paint. It's like an ocean of all these playmates dancing each other. So all of a sudden, the playmates are coming, pulling me on the dance floor. So I'm Danny Tartini. I'm dancing. And Hefner is on the left-hand side with the triplets, and all these camera guys are taking a picture of Hefner, right?
Right.
all of a sudden this playmate comes and throws her arms around my neck and her legs around my waist, and she's too big, and I'm about to drop her, and I'm stumbling, and they capture that picture and they put it in page 17.
This isn't it, right? This isn't it.
Page 17. No, that's not it. That's when I was drunk. They leave, and I rolled her up, and I give her a raspberry on her belly button, and I curled her back down, but I didn't know she had thongs, so her whole ass was into the camera when I curled her up.
So when your wife saw this photo, brother.
Yeah, that's one. That's a good one.
I think I might have already been divorced because I got people think the first one they think it caused the divorce, but it was where I was terrible. I was a horrible husband. I mean, I couldn't calm down. I mean, I was just there's always a
you was in the lion's den, brother. You was in the lion's den, brother.
Talk about it.
Yeah. MBK, you got any questions for Clyde, MBK? Well, I hear you on Adulterated.
One off that, do people tell you that you remind them of Tommy Hammonds? Have you ever heard that?
Tommy Davidson.
You look like
me and Tommy Davidson
energy.
Oh man, yeah. Tommy is a good guy. He's a friend of mine. I referenced him in another interview with some other stuff. He did give a quote that, because there's something else that I've done that I don't know what you might talk about it now, but Tommy Davidson was one of the guys that I shared this technology with about trying to kill HIV, and they interviewed that, and Tommy went on record saying, yes, Sherman told me about this whole thing, medicine, and he's in an interview, and now the guy got a book and a movie deal off his podcast doing that story. But yeah, Tommy Davis is a good friend. He's doing real well. I can hit him up and like, Tommy, hook me up, man, because right now I'm on a whole nother mission, and I wish he could help me now in Africa, but no, Tommy Davidson. Yeah, people used to say that I look like or remind them of Tommy Davidson. He's much skinnier than me.
All right, so I got two. Oh, go ahead, MBK. Go ahead.
Just the last one. You have a lot of photos, right? But it seems like the one with Obama is your favorite. Can you give us a little bit about that encounter?
Man, in 2012, I was a super duper community organizer. I had a team in West Philly, Southwest Philly, shout out 52nd and Market, 52nd and Chestnut. That was my area. And I had a team called This How We Do It. And we were so well organized that I got recognized by Obama. I got selected out of like 1,000 volunteers to meet him at the Franklin Institute at a fundraiser, $25,000 fundraiser in Center City, Philadelphia, Franklin Institute. And that photo was taken by Obama. Like there's a little YouTube video of me in line because I was trying to video the whole thing, my camera. So I go all the way up to Obama in my camera video, and then the Secret Service made me turn it off. But when he hugged me, man, whoop, 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 whoop. Like he squeezed the shit out of me. I was nervous because when a nigga squeezed me like that, I was like, oh my God. The frequencies were connected. And I thought Michelle's going to come cut me. Michelle's getting ready to come somewhere and reach out and cut me. But it was such a moment because he seemed like he was really happy to see me. He said, Mr. Sherman, I appreciate your work. And I know they told him who I was, but he hugged me.
Wow. Yeah, that's because you inspired our president, bro. That's insane.
Man, I was inspired. And that picture, and you know how in the Godfather,
I wish I had that picture. I don't have that picture. But I know I've seen it a million times when I Googled you, but I don't have it.
You know when the Godfather, when the guy said, what are you going to say to the Godfather on his wedding day? Where your first job here? So I was saying, what am I going to say to Obama? Should I tell him what I think I'm supposed to tell him about? I got a cure for HIV and I'm ready to save the world. Or what should I do? So I had drank 3 glasses of Marlowe trying to relax. And I don't really drink wine, but them 3 big ass glasses of wine, I was fucked up and I was giving me the Obama. And then I was just looking like silly, like, damn, I can't believe it. I'm in the moment. And poof, poof, that's the picture they use.
Yeah, it's his Twitter profile code.
So Drip wants to know, I'm going to give us a couple of, like I said, I'm going to go a little bit longer today. I can't go too much longer. I did not call out of work. I thought we would be wrapping this up. I didn't know it was going to be this great, man. But this is a great interview. Thank you, Clyde Sherman, for doing this. And we're definitely going to do more, if you don't mind. Like, we talked about it. We're definitely going to do more.
Chucky and Untrue. Go ahead to Untrue. It's all about Chucky. Chucky hooked it up.
Okay, I appreciate that, unadulterated, for real, for real. All right, so Drip has a question. He says, "Was any given Sunday the wildest set that you've ever been on?" Because you've actually been on quite a few sets, so like
To
Life.
be
That's one of
honest,
my favorite movies. You was in the movie. That's what's crazy.
yeah, I'm the guy in between. Every time Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence in Life have an argument, I'm the. That's my first movie. Shout out to Fed. Fed was Eddie Murphy's wardrobe guy, and Fed's from
Federal
Philly.
Philly, isn't he?
Yeah, Fed also from Philly. He hooked me up. He said, "Sherm, if you come right now, I can get you to be a reoccurring extra in the movie Life." And I had just moved out to LA. I wasn't tapped hardly. I didn't have no pink slips. And all the guys who were in the movie, like, "How did you get on this movie set?" I said, "Because that guy told me to see the first AD, and I showed up at wardrobe, and now I'm a reoccurring convict. So I'm the only one with a jean jacket and stripes on." And in the scene where Eddie Murphy's doing the cornbread scene, he gets in a fight, and Anthony Anderson catches him. Me and Anthony Anderson catch him, and that was Anthony Anderson's breakout film. Anthony Anderson used to be an exotic dancer before he was
What?
Damn, never knew that.
Dive. And he was demonstrating how he could dance on that set. Miguel Nunez was there. The guy who said, "I'm going to eat your cornbread," he died. Right? Bernie Mac. Some people died in that cast, but that movie was really wild. There's certain things that happened during that shoot, that when someone got pushed off a balcony, the main actor paid for the whole funeral.
Whoa!
Now that's code. I don't want to go there because but the movie set back to the movie was unbelievable.
You're like ruining my movies, brother. Like the movie.
No. I'm just saying there were certain things like happening in reality to the actors.
You talking about when the person got pushed off the wall? The person wound up out the window in Hollywood that was working on a tell-all book. Is that the one you talking about?
No, I think he was talking about on set, or am I tripping?
Oh, something happened on set. Okay.
Chucky's more. I mean, that's more accurate. It was just that person who got pushed off the balcony looked just like somebody's wife.
Yeah, that's a whole other.
And they were
undercover Hollywood scandal.
They were transgender.
Yeah.
Remember,
they was about to do a tell-all book.
Somebody got caught with somebody in their car.
Whoa! Oh my God!
The bouncing ball. See, some of your viewers.
Oh shit!
Anyway, back to the movie. You asked for crazy shit.
Cut.
I didn't ask for that. But damn.
But you did, Blanche. But you did. Anyway,
okay.
The movie, the cornbread scene.
Oh my God! Okay.
The scene where they're doing when they're doing the reading, the pitch and woo, and what that means. Pitch and woo is having a sexual relationship in prison. Well, when they're reading the letter, Bernie Mac's reading the letter, that whatever, I'm sitting right next to Bernie Mac. When his character was really crazy, but that set was wild. But yeah, during that scene, Anthony Anderson said that was right when his career was going to take off, and it did. That's when he got blacklisted.
Wow.
That was his first big dramatic scene. And I think there's some other actors that I worked with that was in that movie. But me and Miguel Nunez are still friends there. He's promoting a company called Canaglobe, which is taking off, a multi-level marketing cannabis company where you can buy 300 cannabis products, and everybody's getting in it. You guys should get your store, man. It's taking off. It's like tremendous ways of making money easy. And you're selling cannabis things all over the world legally. Right. But anyway, yeah, Miguel Nunez, any scene where you see Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence arguing when they were in prison before they do the jailbreaks, I'm the guy with the wheelbarrow. And sometimes I'm looking at the camera. I didn't even know. Don't look at the camera. I was ready to wave like, yo, that guy.
He was so new.
My boy just came and said, "Sherm, I'm pushing the movie," and I got spoiled. The background extra company that hired me, I was getting these checks every 3 days. I get a check in the mail. like 300, 200, and I would get, and they would feed you. I was the greediest background extra. I would take a fat. I had all the boiled eggs. I had all the
boiled eggs.
I'd be loading up, dude. All the tea. You know how they always give you free tea, the tea bags. I had all the green tea.
So to answer Drip's question, any given set, it'd be hard for you to choose which set was the wildest set you ever worked on. Then
it would be Collateral with Tom Cruise hanging out with Tom and the Scientologists. The Scientologists bought my niece a car for graduation. The Scientologists sent one of my cousins to rehab, Narconon. Tom wrote check $28,000. And all I couldn't do is don't go to the press, don't tell. But the Scientologists and the Collateral movie, I make the most money on that. I got a stunt contract, and I wasn't even in the country. When they shot me. I had talked to the stunt coordinator. He wanted me to show him how to play speed chess. He gave me a contract. And the time they shot my scene, I was in Europe. But you see
Tom Cruise actually jumped in and did a real solid for his family on a personal basis.
Okay.
And he created a real good rapport with him while they was on set. So yeah, he's definitely had some crazy.
Everybody swore I was involved with Tom, and they was jealous. I was eating lobster and steak. I was the only one allowed to go on Tom Cruise side of base camp. Tom Cruise had his own base camp, his own chef, everything. And
what was it about you that just caught his eye like that for you to?
I'm cursed, dude. I'm cursed.
He said he's cursed.
It's a curse. It's like, remember Barnabas Collins? Remember Dark Shadows?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm a blue blood dragon. I'm one of them monsters. Nah. I don't know. Tom Cruise. What happened when actors do a movie? The first 2 weeks they get to hang out. So when Jamie Foxx was doing the 2 weeks hanging out with Tom Cruise, number one actor in the world at that time, so Tom Cruise asked Jamie to go out. So Jamie was like, yo, man, we get the chumpies. So we got the chumpies. We got the big limo, right? Tom says, meet him at La Brea in Hollywood at 9 o'clock. Now, we think we're going to Mr. Child's. We think we're going to one of the A-list restaurants, right? Because that's what we always do. But I did a little reading on Tom. I said, dude, Tom don't go out. I'm reading the social pages. Tom don't do red carpet. Tom don't do these places. So I don't know where we're going. So anyway, when we get there now, the La Brea in Hollywood is right down the street from the Grommet Theater and where that Walk of Fame is. On that corner, there's a 5-story, looking like a 5-story house, but it's a building. It is the International Office of Scientology. Tom Cruise's night out was telling Jamie to the Scientologist building.
Damn.
He was livid, and I was dying laughing because what are you gonna do? You gonna tell Tom you mad? You gonna walk out with Tom? You gotta stick with it. So the first floor, all these Scientologists. They meet the vice president. The vice president was an African American black female. She was a dentist. She's a Delta. I'm a Q. Like, yo, what's up? She's like, what's up? So they got all these pamphlets. I like to read the pamphlets. So one of the pamphlets was for single parents. My sister had just moved from Philadelphia to LA, and she relocated, and she's a single parent. She just got divorced. So I told my sister to write the letter to this group, and they'll help my niece. Didn't they help my niece and send money to Thousand Oaks High School? Didn't they buy her a car, a Mustang, for graduation?
Damn.
See, I'm trying to tell you, when people say, oh, Scientology, I'm Church of God in Christ, Koji, AME, whatever. None of them ever did nothing for my family, spent money on my niece and my cousins. Wow. So I'm just showing people, what did this church do? Not right now, but
you
anyway.
Think they're upset with you though because they spent all that money and you didn't sign up for the group?
No, it wasn't like that. So I'm trying to tell you, dude. The Scientology, it's about what number Scientologist you are. It's all about I'm hanging out with the number one Scientologist. So if the number one Scientologist asks number 2 or number 5 or number 3,000 to do something, they have to do it. It ain't no question. But because Tom Cruise was endorsing all my requests, the red carpet and the velvet rope was all lifted and open to me. And it all was because that one night Jamie spent with Tom, we toured each floor of the 5-story. I think it was like all these levels. And every time, the first story was the museum, the Ron Hubbard Museum. You see all these trophies and plaques and these things. And the second floor was like a video room. This is kind of cheesy. When we get to the room, they had like an Asian video queued up. like these old
What
Asian
the
kids
hell?
suffering. And then they made a certain look at the camera guy, and then all of a sudden they switched it to like black kids suffering. Oh man, come on, y'all
What?
had the wrong film cued, right?
Oh
To get
my
Jamie to
God.
feel what the Scientologists do for black kids all over. I don't know. So then when we go to the next floor, it's like these long canopy rugs. Look like them long exotic rugs, but they're
Right.
pictured. Isaac Hayes, John Travolta, there was a female. I forgot the white is a big white actress. I don't know if Tom Cruise's picture was there, but they had a space open.
Mhm.
Like, wait, that could be where Jamie Foxx could be.
Oh
It looked
damn!
like
You talking
I'm
about
talking about,
recruiting?
yo,
Holy
listen, I'm talking about they were like a 30-foot, like long ass. I mean, these things are not small. They're like from the ceiling, like in the top floor is like from the ceiling down like 50 feet and then about 20 feet wide. Right,
Mhm.
these long canopy. There are these pictures of these people, and then there's a spot open. And then to the other side is long banquet table for his food. It was like
Mhm.
sushi that had been sitting out. It looked like the sushi was there at 9, but it took like an hour and a half to get up to this level. So the women were hungry.
Damn.
They was all like, "Shame, women gonna go eat. I'm starving." They had the heels on, the tits and ass, and everything. And then we come in here, and Tom was there with the Scientologists. So we ate. It was cordial. Jamie made it through, but I teased him for weeks after that.
I
And then we
bet.
started the movie, and then I knew all the Scientologists from hanging out that one day. So when we come to base camp, I would always get my white eggs. Tom Cruise's chef knew my breakfast order and everything. He knew all the stuff that I liked, and he cooked it to perfection. And I would always come on the other side with Jamie's king, because Jamie can't come hang out with Tom like that because of that whole thing. I don't
Right.
have that thing. I'm going to eat and whatever.
Whatever's presented. Yep.
Oh, man.
Bro, that's insane, bro. I only got like 10 more minutes, but I want you to try it. I'm gonna ask you a question, and it's gotta be careful with this question, but I see this picture with DMX, right?
Yeah.
And I see this picture with Jay-Z, right?
Yeah.
So you met DMX and you met Jay-Z. First, go through the pictures and then tell me about vibes and energy and who had the better vibe and energy, because the world wants you to think that Jay-Z is this some type of person, but when you watch the documentaries and stuff, people be saying X was really that dude. So go ahead and speak on those.
Well, my encounters with people usually are positive. I would come and say, "Yo, man, I'm a huge fan. Would you mind if I take a photo?" So that's how that usually would happen. The DMX was much more abrupt and not as in depth as the Jay-Z picture. The Jay-Z picture was taken in Jamie Foxx's house in Tarzana at one of them parties. Same time I took the picture with Jay-Z, I took the picture with Missy Elliott. Okay. The picture with DMX wasn't at that event. That was somewhere in New York when I was with I think that was with Jamie at an event. And I don't remember even having a really long conversation back and forth with DMX. But with Jay-Z, it was a lot of things happening in Jamie's house. The reindeer games were happening. The reindeer games for certain things. So it's like that's happening over there, and that room over there is happening over there. And I was Jamie's assistant, so I was making sure that Mr. Jay-Z was okay. Like the day that Jamie went to Rick James's funeral and said that everybody can come back to the house, and he just said that at the funeral. I said, "Dude, you can't entertain people at the house." And then Farrakhan spoke, and Farrakhan don't eat pork, and I'll eat pork. I'm like, "Dude, you can't bring Farrakhan here." But it was too late. Jamie got up at the funeral, and the thing is, 2 weeks before that, Rick James had did a dive, was hanging out at Jamie at one of these parties, dove on Jamie Foxx's California's king bed and broke the slats. He swine dived into the bed with like 8 little honeys. It was a crazy situation. Jamie entertains in his bedroom, so his bedroom was packed with people. And then Rick James wanted to be crazy and jumped and dove into the bed, and didn't the bed break? And the slats came.
God!
Jamie was so fucking pissed because Rick James was kind of heavy at the time. Anyway, everybody leaves Jamie's room. He's pissed. I'm looking at him. What the fuck's wrong with you, man? I don't even like him having people in his room because I gotta watch the thing stealing shit. So then, anyway, I had to fix the bed, right? So he didn't crack the slats. But when I go up under Jamie Foxx's bed, don't you know that there was a hexagon and somebody had put a curse on him with chicken fingers and feathers?
Are
and
you serious?
It was like, wow. And I'm like, what the fuck's under your bed, dude? And I look, then he looked like, what the fuck is that? So who had time to be in your bed to do this design? So I start dogging him out because I didn't want to touch those fucking chicken feet and curse shit. I mean, what the fuck are you dealing with?
That's crazy.
We found out who it was. Something had, it's all tragic. I'll just protect it, but that all happened because Rick James jumped on the bed, and then because I don't go under the bed. The maid, I mean, but it was like wow, it was like a pentagon, like some kind of design with chicken feet.
Cursing.
It was a curse, dude.
God, dude, I don't want to end this interview. I mean, there's so much shit. Like, is there a story? Is there a backstory between this one and this one? You know what I mean? Like, there's just so much.
And I met Farrakhan. Farrakhan came. His wife came, and they had a whole side of Jamie's house that I kept. The Fruit of Islam was there. The guys, the 3-piece, the long jackets to their knees. They was there. The fruit showed up. It was like a whole nother energy. But you talk about energy with Jay-Z and the energy with Nelly and Busta Rhymes. Like there's pictures with me and Puffy and Busta Rhymes at the Pastor Kabate video. So the video,
right, yep.
So all the energy was positive, and it's usually because how I think I position it. I'm there talking about the career, and I'm a fan. So it ain't like I'm hating. And the times it's like 6 different pictures of me and Puffy. So I know that's going to be scandalous because he's going through issues right now. But those things, when I was with those people, none of those things took place with me. That's all I say. I wasn't involved.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. All right, guys. This is Clyde Sherman. First off, I just want to thank you again for doing this interview, bro. It was dope. Very entertaining, man. Very entertaining. I'm about to put your channel in the chat again. Please, guys, make sure you subscribe to his channel. If you thought these stories were crazy and gangsta, imagine what he's going to actually talk about. Oh, he done dropped off again. Imagine what he's actually going to be talking about. But he's in Africa, y'all. He's in Africa. So you got to, imagine what he's going to be talking about on his own channel, which is crazy. And I think I have the honor to bring him back a few more times. I will be bringing him back a couple of more times. And we're going to talk about one, when I get my members back, when I get my members only page back, we're definitely going to be talking about why he's in Africa, because I don't think that needs to be broadcasted to the general masses. That's something that needs to be kind of private because it's pretty intense why he's out in Africa doing the things that he's doing out there. Yeah, I mean, it's real intense. Like, there's no way he'd want us to talk about that publicly.
I would definitely be interested in hearing that, though. That sounds like something interesting.
Yeah. But definitely we're going to talk about some other things. I mean, because he's, I think Sector J, my homeboy, came up in here and was like, man, these stories, like some of them sound fake, but they're not. You know what I mean? They're not. When you're the fly on the wall, when you're the assistant, you know what I mean? When people don't think you taking pictures, when they don't think you listening or paying attention, you get all the tea. Go ahead, MK.
Bro, I was listening to him and it's crazy, but I was nothing but, I was a roadie, they was my homies. So of course, all those hoodlums from the block, we went out as roadies. The stories I have just from being like him, like the assistant part of the entourage. Bro, it's so much, man. I remember shooting dice on the PE tour with Will Smith and Kid Capri and all. And at that time, Will Smith's wife was there. The oldest child was a baby. I remember her holding the baby. I used to be like, damn, why she be bringing the kid to the dice game? Oh, it's so. I met John Madden in Ohio at a hotel in Ohio. You have all kind of shit you be running into out there, man. You'd be surprised.
Yeah,
be surprised, bro.
Yeah. So, all right, dang, I hate to end it with him not being here. I'm gonna wait just a little bit. I'm just gonna be a little late to work.
I got to drop though, bro, because I still got to work today. But
yeah,
good interview, good stuff, man. And
I appreciate you being up here, man. I really do.
And unadulterated, I'll holler at you. We'll pick that conversation up later. And peace
for sure,
to you,
bro.
Code in the chat.
All right
now.
All right.
Peace.
Dang, unadulterated, bro. You set this up, man, and I really do appreciate it, man.
Oh man, that's no problem, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, we go way back. What's crazy is I keep telling people every time I see you, I'd highlight you and I'd be like, there's the celebrity. but I don't think
Um,
they believe me.
nah, I don't. I'm no celebrity. I mean, like I said, I know a lot of people, and just just being in the industry, part of the industry, and that's probably one of the things that I like least about it is that you have to be in certain places. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? When deals get done, you have to be there, and whether it's that's on the Sony lot or Paramount or
Hmm.
Universal, and so and all those the parties that you have to go to, and like Sherm said, it's about relationship. So
Yep.
if I write a script and I need to get it to somebody, then it's always easier to pick up the phone and make a call to somebody that that I got a connection with. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
You have
Yeah.
managers and agents and stuff, but if you can pick up the phone and make a call yourself, that just facilitates the process. You know what I mean? Much easier. So,
Yeah.
but
And
yeah,
I
man,
mean,
it's
we only had him up here for what, an hour, probably an hour, maybe. And we got all these stories out. We were talking for a good 2 hours or so on the phone. And man, is there so many more.
so
so
much more.
many,
Yeah.
so,
When you
and,
start getting into that kind of stuff, like people like I said, some of the people that you'd be shocked how many
hmm.
people have been extorted, how many sex tapes there are. It's crazy. And like I said, it's moving around LA. It's that's it's a art unto itself, if you ask me. So
Right. And I'm not gonna hold you. Now I knew Hollywood was always a little weird, you know what I mean? It was always a
mhm.
little strange or whatever. And my kids, you already know this. You know my life a little bit. My kids are extremely talented. They could easily be in that light.
Yeah,
But there's just
you have
there's
to be
no
there.
way, bro. There's no
Yeah,
way I
exactly.
just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. And I'm going to discourage them, you know what I mean, from entering into that arena because God, dog. And then, the more and more I hear you and Sherm talk, it's just like, man, I can't even
The
imagine having my
children
kids in that.
especially, because when they say grooming is
Hmm.
real, that it's like I said, the industry is full of predators.
Mm.
And so and certain situations, like I said, I've had meetings end abruptly because I made it clear that certain shit I just wasn't, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
just not down for.
You know what
Yep.
I mean?
Yep.
And so you have to really know how to navigate in order to be successful at all, let
Hmm.
alone get projects done on a regular basis. So
Damn,
yeah.
man. Damn. All right, unadulterated. Thank you so much for
I'm
being
gonna
up
let
here,
him
and
know.
thank
He
you.
actually just tried to call me on my phone, but I'll let him know. But again, we'll talk again, get
Yep.
tapped in, and get the next thing set up whenever you want, bro.
All
Okay.
right, I can't wait. Yeah, absolutely. All right,
Looking
have a
forward
good
to
day.
a piece of the chat. Appreciate everybody. Peace.
Peace. Well, there you have it. Another show in the books. Hey, look, we see what's going on, and I'm not even hating. I'm going to continue to make content and I'm going to continue to talk about the beef sector. I'm going to continue to do all that. You know what I mean? We see what's happening. And I'm not even going to say, Ronnie Q, Dovey, and all them. I'm not even going to put nothing on them. I'm not. You know what I mean? Because this wasn't beef sector type stuff. So I understand. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at this and I'm saying, wow, this is the group right now, and it's going to grow, but this is the group right now that loves the mess, but they also love great content. They love the mess, but they also love great content. And like I said, I'm not going to be doing this every day. This is not going to become some celebrity channel or anything like that. But every once in a while, maybe once a month or so, I will be switching it up like this just to be refreshed. You know what I mean? Just to stop all the screaming and yelling that we be doing on panels and stuff. You know what I mean? Just to switch it up. And thank you so much, Clyde Sherman, for the interview. I am so glad that I got this connection. I got me a friend that knows things. You know what I mean? And I can't wait to do our members only. So in July, you guys, once YouTube lets me out of the 90-day jail sentence that I have to face. Oh my gosh, that members only live. You guys, your minds are going to be blown of why he's actually out there in Africa. And yeah, so that's going to be dope. Thank you to everybody that was in the chat, everybody that participated. Thank you all for your questions. Sorry I wasn't able to get to all the questions. I will be getting better as an interviewer. MBK. Now, y'all know I don't do behind the scenes, but now that I have an Instagram, MBK can't help himself, right? So MBK has been like getting into my mind and trying to force me to do more podcasting things. So we're trying to work some stuff out outside of all the stuff that I got going on. So I will be getting better with interviewing, and I will be getting better with all that because we are working on something right now. So, all right, y'all, have a great one. I'm about to get up out of here. I thought this was fun. Oh, damn, with all these pictures. All these pictures, I can't even get to my damn outro. All right. Oh, I wonder if he knows Jadakiss. Peace, y'all.
And you can't stop. Yo, a lot of niggas lost their pops to the drug game. Other niggas lost their blocks when the thugs came. They knew how to box, they ain't know about the slug game. Soon as the money get right, that's when the love change. Niggas know who to call when they want raw. Kiss is the cornerstone of the corner store. D-Block General, he stay shining. In the back of the van, 2K9 and my dope so strong it's giving fiends the hiccups. Coke so high, got niggas doing stick-ups. Found out another nigga dead, light the piff up. Make sure one is in the head, load the fifth up. Played my hand right, baby, I held aces. Nothing on the scene but blood and shell casings. Nike gloves on the team, they can't trace us. Snitches in the witness protection, getting facelifts. These niggas will never be able to fuck with me. Say my grace before I give them $150. The whole hood with me, they hating, we all spiffy. Everything's a short shot, none iffy.
Everybody said, I let it bang in your out of jaw, how you leaking? Skirt up in the corn, 50 on the dash, you know that I'm leaving. 100 rounds, I'm in the bottom of my gun, so I get the squeezing. Don't fuck with my squad, my nigga, come home, we don't do all that beefing. Come to your house on the weekend, put on all black on them creeping. Terror recorded, can I see me? So them folk gon' have to free me. I'm a lion that say rah-rah, them whenever I be eating. In the streets, I be hearing up. Matter of fact, I be at the mall. Got the pulling out them damn blue, you'll be feeling love, cause I like the ball. Don't get me started, I clear the hall. A nigga used to breaking all the law. Caught the gram, then I caught the ball. Caught the zip, then I copped it all. Tell your body better pipe down. Catch you lacking when you out of bounds. When I click it back, the bullet bite down. Click it back, the bullet bite down. You a little rascal, you can get raw. I take your cheesy. Your bitch wanna fuck and I got a way the pussy be queefing. Pour on some liquor, I roll some gay, you know she be chiefing. And if I get a pregnant, she take a blame B cause I won't let her keep it.